Like that other song, that stupid one. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
Yeah,
Oh, mate, I had some zing for lunch today.
some zing. How was it?
Yeah, the burger's still sitting in front of me.
That good, huh? That
Yeah.
good. Oh no, that's not good, mate. Fuck, why is that? Um, do we gotta like change the grid or not?
um, we're about 25 past when you're ready.
Yeah,
Don't want to
just
tell
got a
you
bit
how
of
to
it.
do your job, but
Oh no, it's a bit late coming on. So
yeah, I
fucking
don't think
got
we're gonna start on time. Just quietly.
got caught up in the world's longest Uno game.
What?
Yeah, we play Uno every night. Yeah, little
No,
family thing.
nice. I like Uno. It's good.
It is what it is. Why are you not fucking... Hello? Alright, I think that's working now. Is it working? I think, I think, think so. Are you, oh wait, yeah, I think it's working now. I think it's working.
Yes.
I don't know. And find a song that we can play.
You should play the Max song. Just at the start of the stream. Max, 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 Super Max.
This is tier 3, it is round 6, and we're at France.
Oh!
Alors français.
We.
Who are we missing?
I'll tell you what, I reckon George will absolutely smash Lewis next year. And
It'll
then
be interesting to
Lewis
see.
will just go and
Definitely.
cry and be like, I'm out of here.
One can hope.
He's due to retire, man.
Yeah, he is. We're just waiting on... We're not waiting on anyone, mate. Everyone's already in.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
start that
incredible.
stream up.
Yeah, stream's almost going.
Max, 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 Super Max. Oh, a little bit of WWE Raw.
That's it, mate.
Do you watch WWE?
Nah, just a good song.
Oh, fair enough. Fuck, the boys are already starting to ready up, man. Still there?
Yeah, man. I think we're only 1 out of 10. 20, we're good.
Hmm. Couple of red bars. Kano. Dirty Orange.
Alright, about to kick it off.
Alright, mate.
Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to the OSRL channel. We're here in France this week and it's Tier 3 tonight, kicking off the action for the week, your Tuesday night special. And as I say, we're here in Le Castellet, France, the south of France, this more tropical part of France, a warmer part of France. And we're at this magnificent, oh, I can't even say that word, but this beautiful circuit here in Le Castellet with those red and blue runoff areas and lots of racing room, and we're in for a lot of racing here tonight, wheel to wheel, and maybe a bit of over wheel to wheel action, a bit of contact. But here's the circuit. It's a 5.8 kilometer circuit with 15 corners, 2 DRS zones to boot down the pit straight, and the first half of the back Mistral straight into turn 8, the chicane. There's 15 corners and plenty of overtaking opportunities here in France. And just look at it, it's an absolutely gorgeous circuit. We're going to see some gorgeous overtakes tonight. And here are the tyres, the C2 hard, the C3 medium, the C4 soft, so the middle of the Pirelli range. And we're going to see some great racing, hopefully, here tonight. And I'm hearing that my microphone's not working, so
it's very low, mate.
Yeah, there's something wrong. I'll go to the standby mic, but so I'll try and get that fixed shortly. But we're going into the lobby, so we're going with Red Bull Moose. How are you, Moosey?
I'm very well, mate. Good evening to yourself. Good evening to all the viewers at home. Little bit of shiver and shake on a Tuesday night for a change, mate. The dynamic duos. Dynamic duo together on a Tuesday night, of course, with myself having a race ban tonight for too many license points accumulated.
That's it, Moosey. You've been clean. You've been pretty good since Bahrain. Obviously, we don't need to talk about that, but unfortunately, you queued that one more license point last week, which has put you back in the box with me. So I'm not too disappointed. We've got Moose alongside us here for Tier 3, and we're already set to go. So we'll get through the usual glitz and glam here in just a second. So we go through the grid quickly before the action kicks off on track.
Absolutely.
And just the one reserve tonight, Moosey. It's Maloney in your seat.
Yeah, Maloney 9 in the second seat at Ferrari tonight. And we'll run through the rest of the grid for you guys. It's Dirty Orange and Rolling Thunder in the Mercedes AMG Petronas team. Big news out of Mercedes a little bit over half an hour ago that we'll go through shortly. Venti Supersoft and Jadoku in the Ferrari. I got a lot of feedback from you now, mate. Wazdog and Dan the Racer in the Alpine. The Aston Martin consisting of Baz and Cheap Trick. The Haas has Tystar and Banana Hammock in it. The Ferrari, as touched on, we'll have Maloney 9 replacing myself tonight, and Shaz is God in there also. Daz also in the McLaren along with Crump and Kano. In the AlphaTauri we have Hoffa and It's Not Me, It's You. Alfa Romeo we have B, Vandy and Ramin. And last but not least in the Williams we have Reedy and Noodle and Marble, mate.
More audio issues are just plaguing me tonight. Something strange is going on, Moosey. So just give me a second while we get this all sorted out. So I'll just get someone up on the screen so they can watch someone going around.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to sort it out, guys. Just these things happen, unfortunately. Technology, as good as it is, it has its issues.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure that I'm coming through on the audio at all now, mate.
Yeah, I don't think you are, mate. There's something seriously going on. and I'm trying my best over here to get it all going. Alright, Moosey, I think I've got you up and going.
Lovely.
Lovely. So, Moosey's back onto the mic, and he can take you through the first lap of the session, which is going to be with, I think it's an Alpine, so... It is Dan the Racer, mate, so you can take us on board with that.
So I will jump on board with Dan the Racer. Alright, here we go. A lap of this France circuit. Nice and late onto the brakes into turn 1. Turn 2 here. Try not to run too wide because you'll invalidate your lap on the exit there of turn 2. This little kink here, I'm pretty sure classifies as turn 3 into 4 and 5 here. Nice technical section for the guys that if they don't get it right, they're going to get bitten very, very hard indeed. Nice long right-hander there. Dan navigates it very nicely. This little kink here is very easy to get wrong as well. Open the DRS wide up as Dan the Racer has done right now, and this is just a massively long straight. Plenty of overtaking opportunities here. Nice and late on the brakes there into, I think that's turn 9 there, as we're seeing a yellow flag in sector 2. Someone not moving, so I'm not sure if someone's had a moment there. But Dan the Racer, this looks like a very nice lap indeed. He takes a little bit of a different line to a lot of people would normally take through there. Was more centred into the middle of the track. I know a personal preference of mine is to start as wide as humanly possible there, but it seemed to put work off very nicely for Dan the Racer there, and he doesn't invalidate. He does go off very wide there, but didn't invalidate, so he'll definitely have a lap time coming his way. As he comes around the final corner now. Don't get too wide out of there because you will invalidate your lap also. And the first lap time will be a 130.6 from Dan the Racer, but Jidoku was just ahead of him on the track. Apologies there to Jidoku. And he did a 1 minute 30.1.
Yes, he did, Moosey. So we just missed that lap, unfortunately, from Jodoku, which is 130.1. Currently stands in P1. We'll go back to on board with who's coming out of the final corner. It's Venti in the other Red Bull as Baz goes up into third place, mate, for Aston Martin. But here comes Venti in the Red Bull, and he goes first and pips his team out by a couple tenths of a second, Moosey. Yeah,
big improvements from Venti Supersoft the last couple of weeks, and he's been driving very, very well indeed. Just needs to, based on last week's performance, needs to work on that strategy a little bit more, but he's definitely going in the right direction.
Yeah, just needs to get his, the entire weekend together, but he's on the up, is Venti. Hoffer, he's on invalid right now. Vandy, who is in his second week of the full-time seat here for Alfa Romeo, coming down the back straight. He's getting a nice tow off one of the McLarens in front.
Yeah, that he is, mate. And while we're still early enough in this Q1 session, I might just run us through the standings. We have Dan the Racer well out in front on 89 points for the Alpine team. Reedy a lot further back in P2 on 56 points, very closely behind is Banana Hammock on 52 points. And then we have, as you would call it, mate, a gaggling of cars from 4th right down to 9th. Are all within about 8 to 10 points of each other. So there's a lot of good drivers in this Tier 3 competition.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I'll bring the graphic up for everyone. We can do it now while we've got a bit of time, so just everyone so you can visualise that. Yeah, Dan the Racer out in front, and then it's pretty close from back there. There's everyone's in with a shot, but very early on. So Dan's, he's looking good, but he's got a long way to go.
Yeah, that he does, mate. And it's worth mentioning these runoff areas here in France. The blue and the red, what we call them, static paint sort of scenario that they are. They're designed to slow the car down. So if a car goes onto that weird paint, it's designed to be rough enough and coarse enough to slow the car down. So the blue paint is designed to slow the car down just fractionally, and the red paint is designed to slow the car down quite dramatically.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's sort of the next generation of runoff areas to improve safety. Well, that's what they say at least. So it's all about safety here, and there's a lot of runoff. So hopefully we won't see too many DNFs here tonight, Moosey.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. We're just hearing from Kraken in the chat. If you can turn your microphone up a little bit, that'd help him out.
It has been turned up since I've seen that one. So if Kraken could give us the thumbs up or the thumbs down, having a lot of issues here in terms of audio, but we are endeavouring to get it all up and running as it usually is.
I'll tell you what, mate. I'd love to hear from our dear as Wasdog. That was quite a cut of the track with no car around him. So I'm sorry, mate. I kind of got you on stream for that one.
I didn't get him, but you got him. So I was on board with Noodle and Marble in the Williams, mate. And apologies to everyone. The wheel is not out tonight. The controller is out. My Fanatec wheel is broken. It needs to go to the shop.
A bit frustrated last week, did you, mate?
It was broken last week. It was still broken. It's been broken all season, but it's gotten to a point where it's not usable, really.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
someone else with a broken wheel is my man Urban Sother, who did pass around a photo of his gaming setup, and well, my word, that was more than a little bit broken.
Yes, he's got a new wheel now, so he's got a full rim this week, whereas I am going back to the Logitech G29 for Tier 1 on Thursday, so that could be interesting. But just rocking the controller tonight on the comms, so we'll see how that all works out. But we're on board with Banana Hammock, mate. Coming down the Mistral Straight, the DRS is open. The speed is rising to over 325 kilometers an hour. That's about 205 miles an hour for you goobers that speak the old language. But Banana Hammock, he's been very quick in qualifying, just hasn't been able to put those consistent performances in, but not really anyone other than Dan's been able to be consistent across the season.
Yeah, we've had quite a lot of drivers that have looked very close, very quick and very speedy at various points throughout the season. You can throw people like Venti Supersoft into that party. Dirty Orange is a very strong qualifier every week. Guys like Shazzy's God, he's been very quick last week especially. There's just so much talent in the Tier 3 competition, and it leaves blokes like myself a little bit lacking in the Tier 3 competition down the proverbial back end of the grid.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's competitive though. That's what we like to see. The field spread isn't huge, but there's always going to be your front runners and your the rear gunners, but there's just more motivation to improve. As Reedy sets a 1:29.6, so he goes up into P1. So very nice lap time from him. And Kazin Alonin, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it, mate. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying. We're right on board with Raymond, and he's coming out of the final corner, turn 15 now. The DRS is open. And let's see what he can lay down for the first lap of the session, Moosey.
It is a 1:29.5, mate. He goes provisionally P1.
Yes, he does. So, good lap time from Raymond there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mentioned when I was going through the grid earlier that we'd touch base on Mercedes AMG Petronas, and about 45 minutes to an hour ago, they have officially named George Russell for that seat for next year, mate.
Yes, they have, mate. So, for you, everyone out there in the chat, if you haven't heard, George Russell has been confirmed, although, as it's been described, the worst kept secret of 2021.
Yeah.
And we've just been waiting for them to announce it. So good on Georgie. We'll see. That's going to be a very interesting dynamic down at Mercedes next year. As we've got some more lap times coming in. So Tystar's put himself up into 7th place in the Haas. So a good lap time from him. The two Alpha Tauri still yet to set a time. I think that was Banana Hammock improving up into 10th there, just ahead of Baz. And the times are starting to drop, mate. So what do you reckon the cutoff time's going to be here?
Oh, mate, I think anything down to probably Tystar is probably safe. I think a 1:30.3 is going to be what gets these boys through.
Yeah, it's going to be very close. Raymond, who's sitting first at the moment, he's going again, mate. So he's on a second lap here. So we'll see if he can improve. We know there's some more lap time throughout the session as the track continues to improve. And Stefan, 2007, choose follow, mate. And Raymond wasn't able to beat it that time, but he set a very good lap time previously. So to be expected, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rahman, as you were saying, was on a second flying lap and went 4/10 slower. So I'm not sure if he thought he had a bit more pace, but yeah, he's definitely not going quicker on that lap.
Yeah, that's it, mate. And we're on board with the McLaren of Daz now, who he's actually struggled in recent weeks. He's had a couple of good weeks, a couple of bad weeks. So just looking to find some form here in France, I suspect. But last week, both McLarens were out in Q1, so can they get out this week?
Yeah, it's been across a couple of tiers. It's been a bit of a struggle for McLaren the last few weeks. I'm not sure if they're all possibly running the exact same setup, and whether that's just slowing them down a little bit, or whether it's just a poor patch of form for the McLaren boys. But yeah, let's hope they can make something happen tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So, Rolling Thunder followed closely by Daz. They're coming towards the line to set some more lap times. Let's see what they can do. So Rolling Thunder puts himself up into 12th. Daz lifts himself to 15, so currently out of the drop zone as that Ferrari gets very close to him. That was Maloney. It's quite a sketchy pit lane exit, Moosey.
Isn't it? I've noticed that when we raced here last year, that the AI of coming out of the pit lane will not let go of your car until you are in the middle of the track, pretty much.
And well,
I nearly
pit exit spits you out on the racing line.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, in the race, the person in the pit lane is not going to give way, so it's sort of on the an omen to the person on the track to give away. And here in Tier 3, the pit assist is allowed, Moosey, I believe?
Yes, correct.
Yes, whereas in other tiers, I don't believe it's allowed. So
I think it might be allowed in Tier 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone from Tier 2.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but definitely Tier 1 it is not allowed.
Crump and Kano has invalidated me.
Crump and Kano invalidated. Noodle and Marble goes up one position to 12th. We'll go back to Cheap Trick. He's just kicking off a lap, so Wazdog. And you said Crump and Kano is invalid. Rolling Thunder is pushing again in the Mercedes.
Yeah.
No, that's not a push lap. Maybe Daz.
Wazdog's on a push lap.
Yeah, Daz is on a push lap. He's going in for a second lap in a row.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't got the fuel to go again, this could be his final lap of the session. Yeah,
definitely. And with 3 minutes to go, rather, your bottom five look like this. It's not me, it's you. Hoffa, Crump and Kano, Wazdog, and Cheap Trick. But it is very close there between quite a few of these boys on getting into Q2.
Yes,
three lap times not set yet.
Yeah, that's it. Both the AlphaTauri struggling to go lap time. It is quite easy to invalidate here. It's sort of what you hear them talking about in real life F1. When you've got all that runoff area, it's just tempting to push a little too hard. Unlike if there was a gravel, trap next to it. It's just a bit more enticing to try and exploit all of those track limits. Wazdog stays 17th. Crump and Kano, he's coming through the final sector now on a lap time. Cheap Trick, he's ahead. He's just coming across the line now, Moosey, in the Aston Martin. Can he get out of the bottom five? He can. He just pushes Maloney down and out. So he's only 15th for Cheap Trick. I suspect he might have to find a bit more time, especially with Hoffa yet to set a lap.
Crump and Kano got a terrible exit out of the final corner. And he stays P18 but has now set a lap time. So if he's got enough fuel to go, I can imagine he's going to go quite a bit faster.
Yes, Kraken. I'm on the standby mic now, so I'm trying to get the main one up and going again, mate. So I'm trying my best, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. But here comes Maloney, Moosey, in your seat. Let's see if he can get himself out of the danger zone.
And he manages to get himself out of the danger zone. He goes P13. Looks like he runs a little bit wide there. He's definitely pushing that car again. As we're just seeing Dan, the racer, has retired from the session. Looking a little bit...
the pit lane.
Yes,
Hoffer
correct.
invalid again, mate.
And
he's only at turn 5 now, so I think
that's
he
going to
might
be
struggle to
that's
get
going to be
back.
very, very.
Oh,
And
he
he's
just spun as well.
around, and he's in the wall. So he's got a lot of work to do if he's going to try and get it back to the start-finish line and have enough fuel on board.
He won't be making it legally, Moosey. So I'll keep an eye on the AlphaTauri dot there, but we'll run on board with his teammate. It's not me, it's you, who is currently coming through the third sector. Yet to set a lap time, but it's still valid. So it's not me, it's you. Should get a lap time on the board here.
Yeah, he's really impressed me the last few weeks. It's not me, it's you. He was my teammate last year in the Red Bull team, and he's really come a long way this season, I think, and there's only bigger and better things for him to come. As he's only gone P18, unfortunately. So if he's got enough fuel on board, he'll definitely be going again.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Crumping Kano's around at turn 2, mate. So Kane's qualifying is over. We've just hit 000.
And Hoffer has not got back round to the start-finish line, mate. So Hoffer will not set a lap time.
Wasdog, he's coming through the final sector now. He's been on these tyres for a while, so they're not going to be at peak performance, but let's see if he can just improve. He only has to find a little bit of time, Moosey, a couple of tenths, and he'll be out.
Yeah, that he does, mate. And as Crump and Kano runs
he gets
very...
it! So Wasdog makes it.
Yeah, Crump and Kano won't improve because he ran very, very wide. It's not me, it's you. He's 7 tenths down on his best time, so I can't imagine he would improve. Cheap Trick in the pits and Rolling Thunder. He might be the only man that can do anything about it right now.
Yeah, it might well be. We're running on.
Oh, he got a lot of understeer there, though.
Flick back to him. So he's currently sitting in P16. He only needs to find a couple of hundredths Moosey to get out. So even the slightest of improvements will lift him out of the session. He's kept it valid now, coming through turn 14. This sort of awkward long left-hander as he's backing out into the pit lane. He aborts. It's not me, it's you. Crosses the line and did not manage to improve. So that's qualifying 1. And we lose both AlphaTauris. Hoffer, a big shock exit. Just couldn't put the lap together. Crump and Kano as well. Cheap Trick and Rolling Thunder. So not your usual suspects.
No, definitely not. But yeah, like I said, a very unlucky run there for Crump and Kano. He just he got a lot of wheel spin coming out of the final corner. It's not me, it's you. Definitely would have expected him to be a bit higher up the grid, but I expect big things from him in the race.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Still having issues with the main mic, guys. So I'm trying my best for you. But that's Q1. Man 28281. Thanks for the phone, mate. And hello to everyone in the chat. I've been busy trying to get all my issues sorted and keep an eye on the action. But we had a couple new people in the chat. The crazy one. Hello to you, my friend. AJ Season. Hope you're having a good night. The Kraken Whitey's in here as well. Milligains. Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying. It's almost time for Q2, Moosey.
It is.
But we'll just go through the constructors just shortly before we go into Q2. There's an update this week, and there's Haas on top again.
Yeah, that it is, mate. And I've mentioned over the last few weeks that Haas have looked really impressive. As quite a few of their drivers have just really been there and above the rest of the field. Alfa Romeo, with some strong results last week, have got themselves right back into play there down in P2 on 323 points. We then have Aston Martin in P3, AlphaTauri in P4, only 2 points separating those two teams. Williams down there in 5th, very close behind is Mercedes in P6. Ferrari P7, Alpine P8, Red Bull there in P9, and McLaren round out the bottom, and they will be looking for a big result to get themselves back in.
100%, 100%, mate, 100%. As here we go, back into Q2 as we've got more issues coming in, mate. So it's not going well tonight. So give us
no, not at all, mate.
Try and get back up and underway. lost the game capture once again.
To be fair, mate, I think I've actually gone missing on the stream again.
Yeah, it's what do you call it? It's issue on my side, so not your side. It's my side. Trying to get this all back up and running.
Sort your shit out.
I'm trying, Moosey. I'm trying. Yes. Thank you. I am trying.
I'll just type it in the chat of.
Oh, I think we're back up and running. I think.
Oh.
Yes, just.
Can you hear me now?
Everything. I can hear you. I think everyone else can still hear you. But everything that could go wrong tonight is going wrong. I was trying to replug my microphone in, but I've got about 300 things plugged into my computer here. I think I unplugged the wrong cable, so a bit of a boo boo on my end. But hopefully that's all working once again for everyone. Let me know.
It'd be nice if it'd be really good if one of the boys in the chat can let me know if they can hear me. All right, I'm actually running a new headset for this race, and going forward, the missus sister provided me with the goods for my birthday, so that's all good.
Lucy. Happy birthday to you, my friend. So I think we're back on the main mic. We're back. Everything should be sounding sexy. Moose is on his new mic. I'm on my new mic, and we're hearing it's a little bit quiet, so I'll just get it right up against my lips.
He's up there, Freddie Mercury.
Lads, if it's a bit quiet, if you turning your volume up, it is a solution. But we're on board with Dan the Racer, mate, coming down the back straight on the medium compound tyre, so we'll just bring all of that juicy stuff up. So, championship leader, Dan the Racer, he hasn't exactly had the best of pace, but he's had the best of consistency.
We've got Forever Shack in the chat saying, did someone say September? Mate, the last couple of weeks we've had quite a few subs, and we thank everyone that has subscribed.
Well, if someone said September, I've got to mention it now. Everyone who hasn't subbed to the channel before, it is 20% off for your first month, and all gift subs are 20% off. So could we see a bit of a bidding war tomorrow night, Moosey, on the tier 2? The usual bit of bidding war with the gift subs.
Well, mate, I tell you what, so
it's a bargain.
We normally see a hype train very regularly now on a Tuesday night. I don't think we've missed out on a hype train since pre-season. So tier 2 tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Do not miss that at all, and subsequently Tier 1 on Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Make sure you do not miss out on any of the OSRL action.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So all the laps are starting to come in hot and fast, mate. Here comes Raymond. He's just crossing the line, but I think he just slowed down to set a Delta lap time.
Correct.
At Dirty Orange, he's doing a similar thing. Your teammate, Shaz is God. He's coming on the soft compound tyre, sets a 132. So we definitely know he's got more pace. He went faster in Q1. He was in the 31s, I believe.
Yeah.
Who else is out there? Wasdog, he's out there. He's in the back half of the Mistral straight, coming up into this very, very fast right-hand corner, which is not really even a corner in the drive for these F1 cars, just the impressive downforce of them. But I can attest in other cars, sports cars, junior formulas, it is definitely a corner, and it is not easy.
No, not easy at all, mate. And there are quite a few drivers out there on the medium compound tyre. So definitely the way to qualify in Q2 if you can make it work. But it's not really the end of the world if you have to go through on the soft compound tyre either. So we could see some very interesting things coming strategically from these drivers tonight.
Unfortunately, Wasdog invalidated there in the final sector, mate, which has ruined both the lap he was on and the lap he's now commencing on. So 2 laps invalidated for Wasdog. But medium's definitely the tyre of choice for the drivers out there at the moment. as you probably suspect, Moosey. The soft tyres are not a very good race tyre here.
No, and Wasdog invalidating that lap. That's a big pain on those medium compound tyres. Of course, he will have to start the race on a set he sets his fastest lap time on. So the less laps he can do, the better. Just in terms of tyre wear for the race.
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. And whilst we're speaking about tyres, we can sort of talk about strategy around here. So the soft compound tyre get you 6 to 9 laps, depending on when you use them in the race. You can stretch them, but you're getting right towards the puncture mark, and that's not a area you really want to be, racing on. Plus, the pace will be very, very low. The mediums, they get you around 12 to 15 laps, so they're the best race tyre with the most pace over a stint. They're about 0.8 of a second off of the softs, and then the hards are about a second and a half off of the softs, and they'll go about 24 laps, Moosey. So, interesting strategies. I have seen someone go soft medium here over the 27 laps, which is quite the feat. But if you can make it work, you're going to have the best pace, at least in the start of all the stints.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if someone has a little bit of an issue early and comes in under a very early safety car, I think the hard compound tyre will not be the worst way to go.
Yeah, that's it, mate. One thing to note is it is quite a long pit lane here. It is also a slow pit lane, only 60 kilometers an hour, meaning that the time to go through there is longer. So the one stop is definitely the option, just whether you go with the hards or the softs. If you're starting on the mediums, it's a choice you need to make earlier, because if you go to the softs, you need to do some tyre saving on both stints.
Yeah, that you do, mate. And the tyre wear is the biggest thing here in France, and it's going to be right in the forefront of the drivers' minds, strategic-wise, across the 3 nights.
Yeah, that's it. It's quite an abrasive track, as Noodle and Marvel's just gone into that very abrasive runoff slightly and invalidated his lap. Who else is out there?
Very easy to invalidate here in France.
Yeah, definitely. The track limits are very, very harsh. And is my mic cutting out a little bit? I'm trying, guys. I'm having all sorts of issues. Reedy goes faster, a 30.4. So very nice lap to go P1 on those medium compound tyres. Joey F, hello to you, my friend. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome in Tier 3 action here at France. And it's good to have you, my friend. So, who else are there? Daz in the McLaren, who just snuck in to... well, he didn't sneak in, he had a few positions behind him. But he's into Q2 after missing last week. Let's see if he can go into Q3 on that medium tyre moose.
Yeah, definitely, mate. A lot of drivers out there at the moment on a... I've got nothing but feedback. I'm hearing myself 3 or 4 times.
Strange.
Hang on, I'll turn my microphone down on my side. Can you still hear me okay? Better? No. Yep, maybe. Lovely.
It's been into Q2 a lot of weeks, but he hasn't really been able to get to Q3 much. But he goes up to 7th at the moment.
Yeah, it's a good lap there from Noodle.
We've still got a lot of these lap times at the bottom were set on the soft compound there. So Shaz, Dirty Orange, Raymond, all setting that delta lap time, we like to call it. And here comes Raymond across the line, but he was on an invalid, I think, so he's going to have to go for a second lap on those mediums. Dirty Orange, he's coming through Sector 3, half second up on his previous best.
I'll tell you what, mate, Shaq is in the chat. He's absolutely making me blush. Apparently I sound immaculate and that you're cutting out. He reckons I'm sounding perfect, mate. I do have a little bit of feedback still for myself, but it's definitely not the end of the world, and I can put up with it for you, Shacky boy.
Oh, Dirty Orange. That's pretty dirty going up to P1, mate, in the Mercedes. a nice little lap time from here. Here comes it's not Maloney, it's the other Ferrari of Shaz's God. He goes up into P4. Maloney, he's on in the corner.
Banana Hammock goes quickest.
Goes first on the soft compound tyre. Tystar, he's getting a nice little slipstream off of the back of Maloney to set his time as only 9th, 31.04. So Tystar is going to have to find a little bit more time to get to Q3, I suspect, with more lap times coming in. Who's out there? Raymond, he's out there. Let's see what he can do.
Mate, I think this is the longest time we've ever gone without giving each other a plug. So those watching at home, use the hashtag AskMoosey or the hashtag AskDC. We're going to have 2 nights of old Shiver and Shake in the pit lane, mate. As Maloney's gone off
here in the com box.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. I'm in the box tonight serving a race ban for the OSRL. Just accumulated 1 too many race license points. But mate, that means I can come in and give you a hand for the night, which is very nice indeed.
I can tell you what to do with that hand, mate, if you're not careful.
Hey?
So we've got a hashtag Ask Moosey. Will the Willies go on pole?
I would be hesitant to say they will go pole, but I think they will be very, very close. The 2 Williams drivers are quite prevalent here in the Tier 3 competition. Couple of very quick blokes.
Yes, they are, mate. Vandy out there, final corner, turn 15. Putting the power down, traction.
Just going to ask the question, mate. Was that a little bit of a... should I be talking to HR about what you've just said to me?
Well, HR would be me, so if you want to have an awkward conversation, go right ahead.
That's alright, mate. I'll make sure I spit on it for you first.
Just a little bit of a tickle. Here, we'll go back to the action. Ray, he is improving in the Alfa Romeo. On the second lap on the mediums, which is interesting because out there you think he'd be safe, but he goes up into 3rd, so he is well and truly safe now. He's just got an extra lap of wear on those medium compound tyres. Jodiku in the Red Bull electing to use the soft compound tyre here. And
it's too late for Maloney to come out now, mate. So my seat will be knocked out in the Q2 session. So too Noodle and Marble. With about a minute and a half remaining, those 2 blokes are not out on track yet, so they will be out.
Some of them, I think, just thinking the medium tyre is the better one to start on. So we have a second man into Q3 on the soft compound tyre. Actually, sorry, a 3rd man, because Vandy down in 6th. He's on the soft compound tyre as well. But he's currently out there on the mediums trying to beat it. But I think he's peeling into the pit lane. Yes, he is. So Vandy, I think he's out of fuel.
Quite possibly. Maloney actually did come out of the pits on the soft compound tyre.
I just don't think he's going to make it, Moosey.
No way he's got enough time.
No. Well, we don't need to ride on board because if he makes it, we know there's been some sort of suspected behaviour.
Yeah.
So we're going on board with Baz here in the Aston Martin, who was looking to get 1 of the Aston Martins into Q3. We lost 1 in Q1, Moosey. So we'll see if he can do it here. He's on the medium compound tyre.
Oh, wow. Oh, Maloney. Oh, why did I get that on stream?
Did you get him going straight through the
straight through on the main straight? So
on the Mistral straight there.
Oh my goodness! To say that's a corner cut is a little bit of an understatement there from the bloke. As the checkered flag is down, so he's cut the corner and he's not going to make the.
he's cut it for no reason. He's gonna get a license point for no reason, Moosey.
Oh.
So out there at the moment is Baz, the only one out there on a lap times. Tystar has stayed 11th. I think he just did not make the flag to start his lap time on the soft. So Baz, the only one out there who can do anything about the order. Can he?
And he's a couple of tenths up,
down
mate.
The racer out? He is. So I'm kind of hoping he screws it up here because my boy Dan the Racer, he's currently in Q2-3 on that medium compound tyre. Obviously, I'm the Alpine captain for those who aren't, familiar with the World Championship. We welcome you into the stream. Baz, under the watchful eye of old mate Kurt, goes 12th and doesn't make it.
Yeah,
on the steering wheel saying P12.
He did improve, but not by enough. I thought it was a really good lap there from him, but big controversy there down at Ferrari, going straight on and still not making the checkered flag anyway. So Maloney will take P15, and unfortunately I think there'll be a penalty coming his way. Noodle and Marble P14, Wasdog P13, Baz there in the Aston Martin P12, and Tystar will start P11, and I would assume that he would be on a new set of medium compound tyres come the start of the race.
Yeah, all the hards, mate. You could go for the hards, especially with 7 of the 10 in the top 10 on that medium compound tyre. Sometimes you just need to go for the alternate strategy, but anything can happen. An early safety car can often ruin starting on the hard compound tyre, so it's a bit of a risk versus reward, a strategy gamble. But we do have 3 drivers through on the soft compound tyre, and that's going to make a big difference at the start. They're going to need to qualify towards the front to sort of make that decision worthwhile.
Yeah, pole prediction, mate.
Christoph, thank you for that. Pole prediction. I'm not sure. Who do you think, Moosey?
Look, I think I'm going to struggle to go past Banana Hammock. He's looked very quick so far in the first 2 qualifying sessions. And talking to him before, I think he's done a little bit of practice towards this one. So I think he's going to be very, very quick indeed.
You're not wrong, mate. It's going to be tight. I'm going to back my boy Dan the Racer, championship leader. I'm going to back him in for a strong result here in qualifying. But the 2 Red Bulls looking very strong as well as Reedy and the Williams. So, but honestly, it could be any one of these 10 drivers here in Q3, and we will wait and see. We have 10 minutes 45 seconds remaining, and shortly after those 10 minutes and 45 seconds, we will know who is on pole position.
Yeah, and let us know in the chat to all our viewers at home if you think the driver on pole will do better than a 29.5. We do like to interact with our audience, and we'd love to know.
Put up a prediction. I'll put up a prediction for them with the pole time.
Yeah, 29.5 I think is going to be a very rapid time. So if you want to make that happen, mate, that'd be good.
No worries, mate. I'll get that all up and running. So it's going to be Vandy to kick us off with that bright green helmet, I must say. You can take us to his action.
Yes, Vandy coming on to the main straight now. He's got that ERS flat out, DRS wide open, and he's just pointing the car to the right-hand side of the track. Takes a little bit of curb there. Very nice there into turn 1 and into turn 2. Try not to run too wide because you will do that, and he has just invalidated that lap. So just trying to work out who is the next man on track. It is Reedy, who's just coming down through 5, 6 and into 7 possibly. Yes, that's exactly where he is. Gets a little bit of wheel spin there, but he doesn't mind that too much at all. DRS wide open down the main straight. Williams has looked very, very strong in this Tier 3 competition. And what sort of line will he take here? He takes a very, very, well, you can tell by the invalidation that he's taken a bit of a naughty line. So we'll try and find out who's the next man on track. And it is Ramin. Is it Raymond or Ramin?
It's Raymond.
He's getting a lovely toe off Vandy. And Vandy getting out of the way very nicely there. Very easy to sort of turn yourself around there at that very fast right-hand corner. Very, very easy, in fact, to turn yourself around. This looks like a pretty nice, tidy lap from Raymond. He's just got a couple of corners left to navigate, as I think one of the Red Bulls is off, mate.
That's just letting cars pass, maybe.
Into the final
Moosey,
corner.
Raymond. He comes across the line to set the first lap time of the session, and well, the prediction's already gone up in smoke. It's a 1:29.1. So
can we change it?
I can change it. I'll have to pay this one out, but we'll choose the outcome. There you go. We'll do a new one.
Oh,
we'll do a new one quickly. Anyone who spent a lot on over, well, someone put 5k, and I think it was Joey F. So my friend, I'm sorry. Skins.
Go anything in the anything in the 28.
I think that's almost a given at this point, but
all right, you pick it then. You pick it then. I'll only muck it up again.
We'll do a 1:28.7. How about that, Mercy?
Sounds good.
And there's about 5 minutes remaining in the session, so 5 minutes should cut it. There you go. New one up. You can get some more of your... Joey F, you can get your points back, but he can read
I apologise, Joey F. Actually, no, you know what? I don't apologise. You bet on that result. Gamble responsibly, kids.
He would have lost his points anyway. We just took him off him quicker. But here comes Reedy, and he goes up into third, mate. So 1:29.3. I think Vandy, he's come across the line now, and it's a 1:29.1 just behind his teammates. So those Alfa Romeos looking strong. Now Venti just peels into pit lane. Banana Hammock's coming past to set a second lap time in the session. Currently sits at 1:29.7. Got a few drivers ahead of him on the standings, 5. Can he get ahead of anyone?
It just shows you how good that time from Raymond and his teammate Vandy really are. 3 boys in the 1:29.1's. But Dirty Orange, can he do anything about putting a dent in these 2 boys at the front on the second run?
Yeah, that's it, mate. The poll is up. Everyone get your votes in. I might even throw a few points on this one, Moosey.
Oh.
I've got about 20k points stored up, so it'd be cheeky not to use some of them.
I got 13k, so...
I'm going to say it's going to be over that mark. I'll put 5k on it. But we're on board.
To be fair, I don't know what the points get me.
They get you more points. That's it.
But what do I spend points on?
Well, you can use 2,500 to time someone out in the chat. So if you think they're talking shit, you can time them out. It means they can't talk for 10 minutes. You can use it to 7,500. That puts us onto an ad, so we can earn a bit of cash to afford our Zinger boxes, Moosey. And for 100k, which I know it's a lot, but you can get a free sub for a month. So that'll save you. We'll save you $8, $9. So a bit cheeky. A bit what's cheeky as well is this McLaren lap from Daz. See if he can get anywhere near the pole position.
Yeah, I think he's just he's a little bit slower than he needs to be for pole, but it is a very nice lap indeed, and I think he'll go up to about P4 or P5 with this lap time. We will see as he's coming across the line now and goes into P6 with a 1:29.6. So a very nice lap there from Daz, and we said that the McLaren boys needed a strong result, and he's delivered.
Yes, he has, mate. So he's the only one out there on a lap, and it looks like he's still pushing, but he might just be pushing to get back to the pit lane. As I can see, his ERS is it's coming up, mate, and it's not exactly going down.
Yeah, only man on any sort of a lap is Jadoku, who's on an out lap.
Well, Daz is still pushing, but with only 4 minutes remaining in the session, he has the time to push back to the pit lane and get. I think he's doing that. Tires. I think that would be the wisest course of action for him, as he doesn't exactly have time to dick around. Sorry, Ooh. He needs to get back and out. So he's still improving though. He's 2 tenths up.
Is he?
He is.
So an improvement of 2 tenths will put him on the second row here, probably.
Yes, it will, and it's that sort of decision. Do I come into the pit lane now
he runs a little bit wide. But yeah, he's wringing the neck out of that McLaren.
He's pushing hard, mate. But he's got the time on the board. But do you set it, or does he go into the pit lane?
No, he's going to set it. So can he get himself onto the second row here? This will be, I think, McLaren's best ever qualifying result if he does. and he puts it into stays P6. So has he lost a bit of time?
I think he has. Those softs don't last very long at all, mate. And even by the end of the second lap, just not providing that grip in the in the third sector where you sort of need those tyres to hang on.
And he's still pushing.
He's still pushing, but we're going board with Jodeku now in the Red Bull. He's just behind Daz on the track, coming through turn 5 now, Moosey. And coming through this long right hand of the DRS detection zone. It's just there, that white line. And it's a pretty early activation point. There it is, mate. And you'll be getting that slipstream off the car in front in the race.
Yeah, it provides a lot of overtaking opportunities there.
It is very powerful, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're at the front of the train, you're going to feel very, very vulnerable. And Callum, hello to you, my friend. Welcome along. Good to have you on the chat. We're riding on board with Jodeku in the Red Bull here, with the final runs in Q3 ahead of us, with 2.5 minutes remaining.
So
the helmet from Jodeku, mate. It's a nice helmet,
isn't it?
It's a nice yellow and orange sort of theme. It works well with the Red Bull as well, right? It's sort of like Checo's helmet, that bright, yellow colour.
And the Ferrari here of Shaz's God, he's absolutely fanging everything he can out of that Ferrari. Very twitchy on the accelerator, taking some strange little lines, but he found himself 2/10 up on his best time just in that first sector alone. So big things coming from him. Dan the Racer on an outlap. A lot of drivers on an outlap. Reedy is a couple of tenths up. Jodeku in the meantime there has done a 29.3 to put himself on the second row. Dirty Orange going slower. Vandy going slower. And a 129 flat from Raymond. So that's
very nice lap time from Raymond.
Very nice indeed.
2/10 up. Reedy's 2/10 up, and there's a long way between the second sector line and the finish line, Moosey. It's all that way from the back half of the second straight, and he goes up to second. Here comes Shaz's God. What can he do? It's only enough for 10th.
Yeah, he improved by 7/10 as well.
Vandy stays third. Here comes Dirty Orange. He's even with his time to the second sector, but there's a lot of corners and a lot of time to find in the third sector. Can he do it? No, he can't. I think he slowed down to charge up for another lap. Banana Hammock just setting off to start another lap time in his Haas, number 2 on that Haas. So a lot of drivers sport the number 2. I think it's just the default number for those who haven't changed it.
That's
you sport the number 13.
Oh, I do.
Making your own luck.
That's exactly right, mate.
Jodeku, been validated. He's charged up the battery. He's going to go again. It's only got 40% as he crosses the line, so he will run out at some point in the lap. And we've hit 00. Venti doesn't make it to the checkered flag. He just missed out on making it to start his final flying lap, so 6 will be the best start.
Dan the Racer has invalidated.
Oh, he has invalidated early on in the lap. That's not good, my friend.
Shaz is 10 seconds below his time, so he won't go again. Banana Hammock is 3/10 up.
Reedy misses the apex at the final corner, runs it wide, and invalidates, unfortunately. And will it have been enough? He would not improve. So, Vandy. Oh, what's that traction out of the final corner? Gets it all crossed up and can't improve. Half a second down on his. Oh, sorry, up on his previous.
I'll tell you what, mate. Banana Hammock looking pretty good here. He's quite a few tenths up on his best time.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Banana Hammock. Dirty Orange goes second. Banana Hammock goes 5th. So some good lap times here at the end of the session.
Well, mate, from first to 6th is 3/10 of a second.
Yes, it is, mate. It's ever close here in Q3.
Jodeku has come into the pits, so that is qualifying complete, mate.
Yes, it is, mate. So it's Raymond on pole with Dirty Orange right at the end, snagging that second spot on the front row. So well done to him in the Mercedes outfit. Reedy, he comes home to start 3rd, and Vandy, your second Alfa Romeo, is on the second row. Banana Hammock, your tip for pole, start 5th. Jodeku and Venti, 6th and 7th. Daz gets it up into 8th from McLaren, who seriously need to score some points. So no pressure, son, but hope you have a good race. Dan the Racer, my man, down there in 9th position, and Shaz is God, qualifies 10th. So those on the softs were Jodiku, Vandy, and who was the other one?
Possibly Venti?
Oh. I don't think it was Venti. I think Banana Hammy. It was Banana Hammy in 5th. So there you go. And I'll pay you out, guys. Don't worry, I'll pay out the prediction now for you. Choose the outcome. There you go. Complete prediction. Everyone, there you go. But congratulations to Raymond on his pole position moves.
Yeah, he looked very, very quick there, didn't he? And him and his teammate have both looked very quick in all 3 of those sessions. So I could suspect some very big things coming out of Alfa Romeo tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, Alfa Romeo, mate, in real life, have got themselves one fin out and one fin in for next year.
They have indeed, mate. But it's time to roll the intro. We'll be back on the formation lap.
Oh, at least you fixed that sound now.
Yeah, I fixed it all. I think my mic's still playing up a bit, but I'm on the main mic and it's doing okay. I've just got it.
It's right if it gets the mic like this, mouth like this. But it means I can talk slowly and sexy.
For sexy. Tier 3 brought to you by Zinger.
Love that.
I love this new feature on my bloody on these new headphones. I can mute myself when I need a cough.
Oh yeah,
that's so fucking minging.
Normally I don't mute myself for your point of view. I just do it for the stream, so you can hear me. You can hear me, but they can't hear me.
Oh really?
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I can do both if you want.
Nah, it's alright. I don't need to hear your malaria.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back in the formation lap. We've just set off. And Moosey, you can take us through tonight's grid, son.
Absolutely, mate. I'm just bringing up the tyre information. We have on from pole position. We'll run through it. Raymond on pole position. Very nice lap there from him. We have Dirty Orange in P2. Very nice qualifying from him also. The Williams of Reedy in P3. The first of the soft runners, Vandy in 4th position. Soft runner Banana Hammock in 5th position. And also soft runner Jodoku in 6th position. So those boys will be looking for a very strong start. Back to the medium tyres for pretty much the whole rest of the grid. We have Venti Supersoft in P7, Daz in P8, Dan the Racer in P9. Shaz has got his around and in the wall. He will start P10, but he's had a huge moment there. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Maybe he got checked up by someone. He didn't want to go into the back of them, so he chose the wall. Obviously, no damage.
Has
just
been disqualified.
So, he will start with cold tyres down there in P10, but keep going, Moosey.
Yeah, Ty-Star there in P11 as predicted pit stop strategies just come up for me, mate. Saying between lap 12 and lap 14. Baz in P12, Wasdog P13, Noodle and Marble P14. Maloney D in P15, Rolling Thunder P16, Cheap Trick in 17th, It's Not Me It's You in P18, Karampan Kano down there in P19, and Hoffer in P20, who did not set a lap time in qualifying.
That's it, mate. So, almost set to go here. Gator Sandeezy, that's me, by the way. Thank you for the Tier 1 sub.
Right?
Give myself, I've just subbed again, so, I'm just giving myself a pat on the back.
Oh, well, everyone mate, big up to yourself.
Oh, yeah, everyone else sub, yeah? Give us the money. I'm just kidding.
No, tomorrow night, Hype Train.
Mate, we appreciate... Save it for tomorrow night. We'll save it for tomorrow night. But here we go. We're set to go, Moosey. It's all your call, mate. You can have tonight, I'll have tomorrow night.
Sounds good,
so,
mate.
You can take us away, mate, as the 5 lights are shortly to go out. 27 laps around this 5.8 kilometre circuit. Who will come out victorious? Who will be a big loser? Find out. Tune in and see here for OSRL Tier 3.
And 1, 3, 5 lights are on now. And it is lights out, and they're away. A great start there from Reedy, as the other two didn't react at all. Reedy's gone into first place here. A lot of drivers must have just missed the lights there a little bit, but Reedy's had a dream start here, mate. And the Alfa Romeo of Vandy has come around the outside of his teammate Ramin, and he currently runs P2, pressuring Reedy for the lead of the race, and takes the lead of the race as Ramin's going backwards in a big way, sorry. He's had a little bit of a contact there with, I think, Jadoku, who's up into third on those soft compound tyres. So, two of those boys on the soft compound tyres really getting that start spot on. Reedy had a great start. His reaction time was so quick. We're down the straight now, and is that Jadoku having a little look there on Reedy? Thinks the better of it. But, mate, it is a huge start there from quite a few boys.
Oh, Raymond's
around!
Raymond's been tapped! Raymond, I don't know if he got tapped or if he went up the back of someone, but he's been turned around.
He's taken out
the VSC!
He's taken out a few drivers with him as well.
Yes, he has, mate. He's taken out quite a few drivers. All sorts of chaos down there. But Vandy, Reedy had such a good launch, but I think he got an illegal overtake.
Did he? I'm not seeing any penalties coming up, mate.
So Vandy's pitting already off of those soft compound tyres. Jodoku elects to stay out. It's only a virtual safety car.
It is a cheap pit stop.
It is a cheap pit stop. If you can stay under the VSC. So we're working out all the positions here. We'll bring up the positions gain and loss graphic.
I'm not sure if Vandy had a little bit of damage or not, but yeah, it's very strange if he has come in after only one lap on those soft compound tyres. But mate, it's worth mentioning that Reedy, that start, my goodness.
He had such a good launch, but it looked like he was giving the position back to someone, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But the reaction was insane from him. And my boy Dan the Racer, he's up 6 positions. Jodoku's up 4. And we're back under racing, mate.
Yes, we are. And
Ferrari's round! Shows in the background, off and out!
Has he just lost it? He's lost it under power, I think.
Yeah, he's lost it through that left-hand kink onto the Mistral straight.
And the other Ferrari has had a moment as well, mate, at turn 1.
Yes, Maloney round at turn 1. Oh no, I'm muted. I was muted, but Shaz lost it. How unfortunate for Shaz there. The yellow flags are still waving. I think Daz has been caught up in that. He's got a little bit of damage on the front wing. And he looked like he had an illegal overtake. But it's Reedy at the front from Jodoku now. Dan the Racer, 3rd. Dirty Orange, 4th. And Venti Supersoft. They are the top 5.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And it looks like a McLaren going fairly slowly there in Sector 3. Daz is missing the right-hand side of his front wing. So I'm not sure if he's had a run-in with Shaz. Or whether Shaz has lost it of his own accord. But yeah, definitely not having it all their own way out there at the moment, as we're seeing from race control that DRS has been enabled.
Yes, it has. The lap times are coming in. But what a start that was from Reedy, mate.
Oh, mate, for 12th, 13th, 14th, they're 3 abreast into turn 1, mate. And I'm surprised that they've all got through there fairly easily.
Chaos everywhere. Forever Shack, 2 gift subs to the Kraken and Gonny B. Thank you, mate. We appreciate it. Save him for tomorrow night. And what's going up at the front? Dirty Orange is round! In the same area that Shaz was. On the other side. And he's got no front wing as well after qualifying 2nd.
Yeah, absolute disaster there for him. And we're seeing... is that the Ferrari around as well? The Ferrari is around once again. They're out of turn 2, so that's what's that? 2 laps out of the 3 that he's done that. He's made that mistake. Um,
Dan the Racer has
Maloney, if you can hear me, mate, just look after my car.
Get Dan an invite. He just lagged out of the session.
What do you need?
Dan the Racer's lagged out, but I got him an invite, so it's all good. Hopefully
Lovely.
he can get back in. That's allowed Venti to get past him, unfortunately. But hopefully we can get Dan back in. Forever Shaq with another gift sub. Thank you, my friend.
Save it for tomorrow night.
Save it for tomorrow night, Shaq. Or you can spend money tonight and tomorrow night. Captain of Gold, my mate, my good friend Captain of Gold, receives a gift sub from Shaq. And Super Fluffy 69. Thank you for the follow, mate. We appreciate it.
Super Fluffy 69. That's great.
Crump and Kano out of all of this. He's up into 8th place.
Yeah, that he is, mate. And he's about to have, I think it's Hoffer all over the back of him, who's had a really good start to this race, has he? The lad, he started 20th, currently runs 9th.
Yes, he does, mate. But Kane's had equally an impressive run, as well as Cheap Trick. These three were all at the back of the grid, running in tight formation. And Crump and Kano, he's got the DRS here. Can he get ahead? As Raymond's retired! Where's Shazaz?
It's a yellow flag as well, so I'm wondering... Safety
Full
car!
safety car! Full safety car, and that's
mate,
a blessing for Jodoku.
That plays right into the hands of blokes like Jadoku, Hoffer,
he's in
and
the
it's
middle
not
of
me,
the
it's
track.
you. Where is he?
He's in the middle of the... He's where Shaz was, but in the middle of the track. No idea.
So I'm just on board with Banana Hammock. Oh, wow. So, yeah, Raymond, after qualifying on pole, he's the second casualty in this race. As we're seeing, Jadoku has dove in the pits.
He's coming to the box, mate. He's putting on a set of the medium compound tyre. So Jodoku making it a 2-stop race. He will not be able to make them last 23 laps. If he does...
Be quick at the end, though, on soft compound.
I think he'll go medium from here, mate. It'll be a stretch for medium soft, but he might be able to do it with the aid of safety cars. Who knows? As Hoffer's coming in as well. He was on the soft compound tyre previously. Wasdog comes in. He's got a fresh front wing. He puts on the soft compound tyre, thinking maybe a soft medium from here is a better selection than a hard compound tyre. But this is going to bunch the field right up.
Yeah, absolutely. And still out in front, leading this race, is Reedy after what can only be described as the perfect start. I really think that's the only way you can describe that start. But Venti Supersoft in P2, Dan the Racer there in P3. I'm just scrolling across to the position changes. Then you got Baz, who's up 8 positions. Well done, mate. In P4, Tystar P5. Crumpicano's up 13 positions, so he's done very well for himself as well to currently be running P6. As too as Cheap Trick, who's up 10 positions to currently be running P7. Vandy down 4 positions. He's had his own little struggles out there for the start of this race. Currently P8, Rolling Thunder P9, It's Not Me, It's You P10, Jadoku down there in P11. Pardon me. Noodle Marble P12. Hoffer had a really good start there. He currently runs P13. Wasdog P14. Banana Hammock is down 10 positions, unfortunately for him, in P15. But he has got some brand new boots on, I'm pretty sure. Dirty Orange, much the same. He's not had it all his own way, but he does have brand new boots on. Currently P16. Daz is down there in P17. Maloney D, he's had quite a few, shall we say, trips around and seen his gearbox a few times. Currently P18 in this race. We have lost 2 drivers, being Raymond and Shaz is God.
Yeah, we've lost the pole sitter Raymond, which is a huge loss here as Project Simulation 07. Thank you for the phone, mate. I hope you're enjoying the action. Lap 6, safety car, and it is Reedy out in front, Venti. He's in second, followed by Dan the Racer in third. He has gotten back into the session. And with this safety car, he hasn't really lost out. He lost, 3-4 seconds on the lap that he was out of the session, Moosey. But luckily the safety car has brought him right back up onto the back of Venti Supersoft.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. And the Alpine has shown great pace throughout the qualifying sessions and early in this race. So I think he'll try, and I would be surprised if he didn't succeed in getting that position back off Venti Supersoft. Just going to scroll across to the penalties for those playing along at home. We have Daz with a 5-second penalty. I'm going to assume that's speeding in the pit lane. And Maloney D has 3 seconds worth. My assumption there would be that it is corner cutting and too many warnings.
I can confirm that both of those are correct, Moosey.
See, I'm that good, mate.
You are. Absolute 97. Thank you for the Tier 1 sub. 2-month streak for yourself. Huge. And if those of you in the chat, in the stream, Absolute will be joining me next week for his debut in the commentary box.
Ooh.
So exciting stuff. He was meant to be joining me tonight, but he had other work commitments, but it's all been cleared up for next week. So an opportunity for you tonight, Moosey, and it's going to be juicy stuff, Absolute, next week. Going to be huge, and hopefully go a little bit smoother in terms of the technical issues we've had. But the safety car is in this lap, and everyone out there just starting to put a bit more heat into the tyres so that come turn 1 and turn 2, they've got a bit of grip to play with. And you're going to need both the front tyres in the operational window, as you have a left and a right-hander. But here we go. Reedy goes out of the final corner, and the two behind have followed him very well. Baz has missed it by a country mile.
He hasn't, he what? And the Alpine! The Alpine having a look there and showing just how much extra pace he did have. Of course, Dan and Venti Supersoft both on the exact same old lap tyres. So no tyre advantage to speak of. But, mate, Venti has pulled in Reedy fairly rapidly. And Reedy definitely not... Oh, Venti's around and out!
Oh! The commentary curse! The commentator's curse strikes again. And Venti...
Oh.
And again, no safety car down there, Moose.
It is well off the racing line, but mate, I was riding on board with him as he went round. So that
was huge.
That footage will make its way into the OSRL chat later.
Yes, it will. Exchange of positions. Vandy goes around the outside of Cheap Trick there, down at the fast right-hander there. A very nice move from him.
Yeah, that's
Cheap Trick
exactly
looking
right.
back on the inside here, but Vandy holds on to the position.
Yeah, very.
Joku's getting involved. Wasdog getting involved. It's a four-way scrap here.
Yeah, that it is, mate. And it's worth mentioning, very unlucky there for Venti Supersoft because, as we were saying in qualifying, he's looked really rapid the last few weeks and he's done a lot of hard work to try and improve his skills for this Season 2. As Jidoku's having a look at Cheap Trick and looks like he might have got the job done, has he? Cheap Trick does have the inside line there, but Jidoku just with a little bit more drive with those fresher tyres and gets that job done.
Wasdog on those softs.
So,
gonna send it up the inside here? No, he thinks better of it. But those softs are going to be very quick at this part of the race. Captain, hello to you, my friend. Been gifted a Tier 1 sub. Oh, here comes Wasdog! Sends it up the inside of turn 6. What a move! And now through the kick of Mistral. Onto the Mistral straight, and he loses it! He loses another one out through Mistral! Another driver to lose it through Mistral! And we lose another one.
Surely that one's going to be a safety car.
I don't think so, mate. It would have been called already. Vandy, he decided to box to the hard compound tyre. I think he might have got a bit of damage amongst all of that combat.
And Wasdog's car is... Oh, wow. I'm surprised that is not a safety car. Wasdog's car is on the exit curb of that corner there. So... not good at all, but Reedy, he's enjoying himself a nice 3.5 second gap at the moment.
Oh, side by side, Noodle and Marble, dirty orange, and Noodle and Marble with the inside line hangs onto the position for now. But we've seen many fights between these two before. Last season, in Season 1, Tier 2 now, obviously both in Tier 3.
It's still going here, mate, and Dirty Orange is going to run side by side on Noodle and Marble.
Look at Hoffa lurking in the background as well!
He's just, he's lurking in there like someone looking through a window on a cold, rainy night. That is 2 positions in the space of 1 corner that Noodle and Marble's lost. Dirty Orange has got past, so too has Hoffa, and mate, Hoffa's now looking at the gearbox of Dirty Orange with much fresher tyres and a different tyre compound, it must be said.
Yes, they are. That's what a move that was from both Dirty Orange and Hoffa. That was insane.
Massive DRS train here as Hoffa comes out.
Mercedes. 2 Mercedes switching positions there. Rolling Thunder lets Dirty Orange pass.
Yeah.
Dirty Orange was on the front row of the grid, so he's got very impressive pace here this evening. And Tyso and Baz are close once again here for 3rd
Look
position.
at this. What a DRS train that is.
It is well and truly forming here. The DRS is enabled again here on lap 9.
Enabler.
And we'll start to see the power of that. Reedy, he's 3 seconds ahead at the front of the field as Hoffa goes past Rolling Thunder down at La Beauce. Turn number 11, very quick corner.
And mate, I'm just, you'll have to excuse me here because I am unwrapping a Zinger burger.
No. Not that problem, mate. I'm a little bit jealous, but look at Noodle and Marble and Rolling Thunder. Their battle continues here.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Colonel, if you're listening
Who's that yellow flag ball? Dan! Dan, the race has gone around at turn 2.
Yes, he has.
No
Avoids
damage
wing damage. He does avoid damage, but I'm pretty sure he's lost out there to at least Jodoku, has he?
He's lost 3 positions to
yes,
Baz,
he has.
and Jodoku.
Very unlucky there from the lad.
But no damage, so here.
Seeing in the chat, did someone say zing on? Mate, I'm definitely about to zing on. And a lovely supercharged zinger.
Dirty Orange up the inside of Cheap Trick down at the 8-9 chicane, and look at Hoffa! He's just following people through. Oh, there's been a contact between the Aston Martin and the AlphaTauri. Who's going to come out ahead here? Coming into Cine corner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's sketchy, but
I'll tell you what, there was a coming together at that exact point last season between myself and Darkness Abyss, if I'm not mistaken. These 2 blokes have done it a little bit better than we did their last season on that occasion.
Back in the day, mate. But look at this battle for 2nd position. Jodoku's caught up to them, and Tystar still hasn't been able to get past Paz at the moment.
No, not at all, mate.
Can he do it here into turn 1? No, thinking about the move just doesn't quite get it done, but a little bit deep there goes Baz. Tystar just couldn't quite get the switch back he needed to get him down.
And these medium runners, the medium runners, their tyres are going to start to run out soon. The predicted pit stop strategy was as Hoffa goes past Dirty Orange and they have a little bit of contact again. The predicted pit stop strategy was about 12 laps out of these tyres, so they're right on the edge of them now.
Yeah, they've had a few safety car and VSC laps, so they'll be able to extend maybe around lap 15. They should still be feeling good. Jodoku, he pitted, remember, off of the soft compound tyre. He's done 6 laps on his mediums. Currently sitting in 4th position on the back of Tystar and Baz. We'll see what he can do. Baz defending here into CNA corner, just covers the inside. Tystar, hot in pursuit. And Jodoku's just watching this battle from behind. Maloney, he gets past Rolling Thunder, who looks to have a little bit of an issue down there at the 8-9 chicane, but kept it facing the right way. No damage on the car. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed.
How's that Zinger burger, mate?
Oh, mate, it's so good.
I'll let you eat that and I'll handle the commentary for a second. Dan the Racer gets passed by Hoffa, who is also on 6-lap mediums. He took advantage of that safety car. Oh, Dirty Orange trying to follow him through. And gets the exit out of the final corner, but they both have the DRS. And they've both got the battery deploying. And into turn one, side by side. Dan gives him the squeeze, but it's all fair. And they might have had a slight rub.
Mate, Ty-Star
No
right on the
harm,
back
no
of
foul.
Baz, and they're about to come into the very long straight. So, Ty-Star
He's been there
closer
for
than
many
he...
laps, though.
Yeah, he's a lot
He's been
closer
there
than
for
he has
laps.
been, though.
Jodica is looking very dangerous as well. I think he's going to go for it this time. Oh, speaking of going for it, he's gone into
Yellow.
the wall!
Yes, he has.
He's
Safety
gone into the
car!
wall! Safety car! What is going on down there at turn 7? It's a kink! What is going on down there?
It's a kink that's catching a lot of these drivers out, mate.
Well, I have to say, it's easy on the wheel, but maybe on controller it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe they're struggling. I don't know. But look who this is going to play wonders for. Reedy, Baz. Everyone out there on the medium compound, it is a perfect time.
Vandy got a penalty for a collision with the stricken car of Judoku.
Well, he's got no front wing, so I don't know. You're going to be. He wasn't even on the race, the racing line. So I reckon he might have gone hunting for that Red Bull, trying to be a bit silly, but it's only cost himself time, a front wing, and a penalty. So
Only.
we're going to bunch up the field again. Here comes the race leaders into the pit lane. Does anyone stay out? Hoffer, he is coming in. The Dirty Orange, he stays out. He's on that hard compound tyre, and he's in a bit of a poor position now, as it means that he couldn't get
Banana
medium
Hammock.
comfortably to the end from here. He probably could have though. Banana Hammock picks up a penalty into the pit lane. So the hard compound, everyone's selecting. Dirty Orange picks up the safety car, but I think Dirty Orange just missed it there. He should have come into the mediums. They could have made it. Hoffer, he's gone to the medium compound for the remaining, what will be 14 laps at the end of this one.
Well, mate, I'll tell you who
with
this...
a safety car or two, he'll be able to make it.
This is played well and truly into the hands of Reedy, who's got nothing
100%.
around him but heavily used hard compound tyres. He's realistically his closest threat is Baz down in P5.
Yeah, 100%. I think Dirty Orange is lagged out, so I'll just send him an invite quickly while we're under the safety car. There you go, my friend. And yes, I did call it. Vandy, he's done it twice now. He's called me champ in the Discord, and both times he's had terrible luck in that race. So when will he learn? Don't champ Sandeegsy when he's on the mic. It's not going to end well for you. But we've lost 5 already. We've lost Shaz, Raymond, Venti, Wasdog, and Jadodiku. So both Rebels out. And they have such good speed as well. It's such a shame.
Absolutely, mate. And it's also worth mentioning that everyone will score points tonight that finishes this race now. Top 15 in the OSRL score points in a race. And the fastest lap available to every driver on the grid that finishes.
Yeah, 100% right, Moosey. 100%.
So,
well, if Dirty Orange was out of the session, that's probably why he didn't pit, but I've sent him an invite. He's still not back into the session, so I'm not quite sure if he's in or out of the session. Hopefully, he's going to get back into the session.
we have a hashtag AskUrban. How many tyres does Vandeezy
have left?
Is he
I think
talking
he's
about Vandy?
Vandy.
So not sure if the one of the Lord and Masters is anywhere watching, but Urban, if you are about and can hear us, let us know, mate. How are these boys doing on tyres?
Well, he's only made the 3 stops, so I mean he probably doesn't have any new tyres left, but he's got tyres to use. They're just not new. But we'll go through the order and we'll bring up the position change. Dirty Orange leads out in front. We're not sure if he's in the session or not. He's in the chat, so let us know, Dirty Orange. Reedy, he's in second. Daz, third. Maloney, fourth. Baz, fifth. Ty-Star, sixth. Dan, seventh. Cheap Trick there in ninth. Noodle and Marble in ninth. Rolling Thunder, he's down in 10th. Banana Hammock, he currently sits in P11. Offer, it's on me, it's you. 12th and 13th. Crumpet Kano in 14th, and Vandy rings up the rear.
So I can confirm that Dirty Orange is back in the session, mate.
He's back in the session.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
But it does look like he's having some connection issues as the connection bars are come up on his whatever you want to call that, his bar.
Yeah, and the thing.
The thing, yeah. The little thing above his car that says who he is.
The thing. the player ID, the tag, the driver tag thing.
Yeah. If
The
anyone
nameplate.
there you go. If anyone knows what that thing is called,
The thing. We're getting
The thing.
technical here.
yeah, use the hashtag AskDeezy, hashtag AskMoosey. We don't know what the
Hashtag
thing is called.
SchoolDeezy.
Yeah.
Hashtag schooled easy and moose. But safety car is in this lap, and we've got the penalty. So 5 seconds for Reedy does. 6 seconds for Maloney, 3 seconds for Dan the Racer, 5 for Banana Hammock, 3 for Crumpicano, 6 for Vandy. And we're going to get back under Green Flag Racing shortly here, Moose.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. And I think Reedy's going to be very, very quick indeed off the restart here. And
He
I
was
think
very quick on the last one. I mean, he was leading it, but...
yeah, but it is that old chestnut of one lap
he's
all
gone.
tyres.
He's gone
has
early.
gone. He has gone very early.
And he's sort of caught them napping. Baz again gets caught napping in that Aston Martin. He hasn't got the reaction times tonight in that Aston Martin. Let's see if he can hold on to position into turn number 1.
As
No one's all that close into turn number 1.
Dirty Orange is he's pulled a bit of a masterstroke going so early. He's just caught out pretty much the whole grid napping.
Yeah. All you have to do is catch P2 napping, and that normally will catch everyone behind napping, really. There's a little battle here, 3-way battle for P5. Baz has had TieStar for company for quite a period in this race. And Dan's now on the back of this battle after he spin, and they're pitted. Hoffa going up a couple of positions. He's exchanging positions down there with Banana Hammock, Rolling Thunder. He's on the medium, so he's going to have excellent pace to the end.
Absolutely, and that's of course providing
side by side with Dan and TieStar.
Yeah.
Into turn number 8, and Dan takes the position. So Dan's flying. Championship leader.
That's
He now has to get past Baz.
yeah. Those
Reedy's
medium
still
runners,
riding second.
as I was saying, those medium runners they may struggle to get to the end. Definitely Vandy will struggle to get to the end from here on the soft compound tyres as Dan the Racer gets
I don't
past.
think he'll have to pit again.
Past Baz. You think Vandy will be right?
Oh no, sorry. I don't think he'll be able to make it. He'll need to pit once again, and Baz gets passed by TieStar and Dan there.
Yeah, and look at how close Reedy is to Dirty Orange at the front here. The gap's down to 3.5 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths as they apply the power down that main straight. But mate, it's worth mentioning that little kink at turn 7 or 8 there, I think it is. It's caught a lot of these drivers out tonight.
It really has, Moosey. We do know that a setup going around the paddock, it is quite unstable on the rear end, so not exactly the easiest to handle. Here comes Vandy down the inside on Banana Hammock, forcing his way past in the Alfa Romeo there. But he's going to keep it side by side. Hoffa up in front. He's on a charge as well, but they're still going side by side. We're on this beautiful aerial shot here, and now through turn 7, they get through there nicely, but just a little bit wide for the Alfa Romeo. I don't think he received an illegal overtake, but he may have received a warning. But fighting back comes the Haas into turn 8. And down the inside, contact! And around goes Banana Hammock. He's collecting Rolling Thunder. That is huge accident. And Rolling Thunder was an innocent bystander.
Safety car deployed.
A safety car deployed once again. Let's see what they do. Dirty Orange.
Oh,
This is a conundrum for Dirty Orange. He can make the hards to the end, but he has an opportunity at a pit stop. However, with the field this close, he will come out at the back, so we'll see what they do. Staying out. Reedy comes in.
Reedy come in?
Daz coming in. Maloney's coming in. Dan stays out. TieStar stays out. Baz stays out. Hoffa will stay out.
I could only think that they're going to come in for the soft compound tyre.
It could be softs, it could be mediums. We'll wait and see, mate.
But,
so everyone's staying out. Vandy, he's going to laugh at this. This is a great opportunity for him. But the thing is, with so many of them pitting, it minimises the damage for Reedy.
Doesn't it? And mate,
Soft tyres.
I would have to ask if that medical car got round to Rolling Thunder. You need to check his pulse for it because he got a huge shunt.
He got a big crunch on the side there, didn't he? He got collected.
And
so unfortunate.
Definitely send the medical car around to him.
All right, so Maloney's actually managed to get past Reedy and all that. Reedy has to serve a 5-second penalty, remember, in the pit lane there.
Ah.
He was carrying that 5-second penalty. Does as well. So Maloney's made himself up into P9.
Well, mate,
so
for all the struggles that Maloney has had, he's actually found himself in a fairly nice position here. He's on brand new soft compound tyres.
Yes, he has. RT Perez 20, the 7th, 295, and Damian Lillard 0_. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome in. We're under safety car. We're going to have 10 laps to go once we cross the line on this one. And we're hearing from Dirty Orange. He's got rear wing damage.
And
so that's not going to help him at all.
Also hearing that there may have been a questionable entry to the pit lane from Maloney. So
yes, we caught
not
that. Well, we caught that one red-handed. So.
Oh really?
That's for the stewards to decide, but we decided the action on track.
He's been caught a couple of times now. The bloke, unfortunately.
Honestly, I think the biggest person to profit out of this is Hoffa. So those mediums will comfortably make it now to the end.
Yeah.
And he's only got 4 cars ahead of him. One on pretty used hards. One on relatively new hards. He's probably more 2 laps on those hards, seeing as we've been under safety car for quite a lot of that time. But the safety car's going to go for 1 more lap as they only just got bunched up. And who's car coming in? Banana Hammock. And it's getting very grey here, Moose. Could it rain?
It definitely looks like it's a collision between Daz and who, sorry?
Vandy, I believe.
So yeah, not sure what's happened between those two blokes. But yeah, any sort of contact under the safety car is a penalty in this game. No matter how slight. So that could be my prediction there for that.
The threat of rain here, Moose, is looking more and more likely, and with these safety cars, it could be pushing us towards a late bit of rain here. It could really spice things up in the last couple of laps. Even if it gets to Inter's conditions for maybe 2 laps at the end, do you pit, do you stay out? Do you try and brave it out? On the
2 blokes that it's going to really play into the hands of are Maloney and Reedy. If it does start to rain, those 2 boys, they're going to be at the front of the queue on the new tyres. And the tyres are just going to have that much more warmth in them and grip that they might be able to just negotiate the wet conditions a little bit more. As I am seeing a sprinkle or 2 of rain, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not seeing any rain yet. It's getting very dark, however.
It is getting very, very dark.
Any time now, we wait in suspense, Moose. But as you were saying, those on the hard tyres will struggle throughout the crossover period on those older hard compound tyres. The safety car is coming in this lap, and Human Chaos and Antonio Carbol. Thank you guys for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome in. We're about to get underway. Some green flag racing once again.
Yeah, safety car is in this lap.
Dirty Orange from Dan the Racer. And Dan, with that 3-second penalty, he needs to get past Dirty Orange early and pull a gap.
We saw Dirty Orange go very early on the last restart. Will he do the same thing here? Looks like he will leave it as late as humanly possible.
He's going.
And he has gone now.
He goes in a similar spot a little bit later. And we're already seeing all sorts of chaos. Vandy's coming to the pit lane once again, so not quite sure what he's thinking.
I think he had some front wing damage from that contact with Daz.
He might have. So Hoffa making the move on Baz here onto turn 4. And nicely up the inside, and he's going to be flying on these medium compound. Dan needs to get a move on. Dan,
oh my goodness, contact! Contact between Maloney and Cheap Trick. Maloney just with so much pace in that Ferrari, and that's a very easy move there. And Cheap Trick is struggling hard as Reedy goes past him also. But does Maloney have a little bit of front wing damage from just giving the gearbox a love tap?
We wait and see, mate. I don't think he's got any visible damage, but might have a little bit. But these softs are just absolutely flying at the moment. They are so much faster than the other tyres out on track. It's just whether they will hang on to the end. As Banana Hammock's getting past Crump and Kano.
Yeah, look at how much more pace they have.
Oh, side by side. And Kane goes in a little bit deep. Banana Hammock slips up the inside. Noodle and Marble try and follow him through. Maloney makes it around the outside of Baz at turn 12. That's a very nice move.
Yeah, very, very nice indeed. And Maloney's come alive on these soft compound tyres as he's looking to chase down Hoffer now.
Reedy, look at that exit out of the final corner. Baz has no response. And we see Reedy fly past in the Williams. He's in hot pursuit of Maloney. Those two are pushing hard throughout the field. Can they catch up to the leaders? And Dan the Racer just doesn't have the pace of Dirty Orange here.
No, big difference in the age of the tyres, but like you said, mate, just absolutely does not have the pace to go with them. And Hoffer, Maloney and Reedy, they're really catching the back of this pack.
Oh, Reedy! Maloney is round! I don't know if there was contact with Reedy, but he's
parked in a very sensitive spot.
He's got it going once again.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Oh, look at this battle! Cheap Trick, the two McLarens, Banana Hammock! This is massive down into turn 8. 2 by 2 into the chicane. Wide!
Oh, a little bit of contact! But big winner there was Daz out of all of that shenanigans.
Oh,
and they're still going! They are still going here, mate! 3 wide through that, we can only call it the horrible corner there of the long right hander. They started off 3 wide.
Damage off of someone. I think it was Banana Hammock. Reedy,
Dan Racer's missing half a front wing, mate.
It's raining. The rain is turned on. It's raining here in France. It's all happening. The two McLarens are side by side. Noodle and Marble gets involved. Maloney, he's trying to recover. A couple of cars are peeling into the pit lane. The rain is falling here in France. Reedy is on the back of Hoffer, who's on the back of TriStar. And you've got to make the moves now. The DRS has been enabled, and I don't think it's going to be enabled for long. So moves here are critical. The Inters have been put on for Baz already.
And Hoffer, Hoffer and Reedy. This is going to be. They're going to be 3 abreast here again for this this little.
Look at the run for Hoffer! It's not even a question.
And I tell you what, Reedy's going to get it on the brakes as well.
Oh, this is a great race.
Oh, Reedy with the time penalty.
Oh,
and there's someone in the wall. Banana Hammock's out, mate. Safety car!
Is that in the pit lane?
It is in the safety car. It is a safety car.
A safety car, and everyone's going to peel into the pit lane. This is huge for Dirty Orange.
Oh, tell you what, do they come in for the intermediates, or is it still too dry? I think it's still too dry, mate.
I think it's still too dry right now, but give it a couple laps, mate, under the safety car, and it should be ready. It's almost a no-brainer.
And he's in.
Dirty Orange comes in. Hoffer coming in.
Hoffer in also.
Reedy staying out. Reedy staying out. TriStar staying out on the hards. Dan's coming in. Let's see what they all do. Daz is coming up through turn 14 now, and he's staying out on the mediums.
Well, mate, I'll tell you what, it is. I don't think it's raining hard enough, and we know just how much the safety car doesn't like to hang about towards the end of the race. It is not raining hard enough for the intermediate tyres yet. If the safety car is only out there for a lap and a half or 2 laps technically, the soft compound tyre runners will be so much faster still for probably that lap or maybe two that they need to get a nice little advantage. So
yeah, but if they need a pit for inches, they who knows? What it is, it's going to provide a spectacle here for the remaining 5 laps, Moosey.
Oh. The entire grid bar 4 drivers are on the intermediate tyre. Personally, I think it's still too dry out there. But through that middle sector especially, the rain is definitely getting heavier.
Well, it's looking like it's getting a little bit slippery out there, the track. It's starting to get that sheen on it, that sort of... It's just almost a little bit too much. The rain lights are on, but only for those who are on the intermediate tyres, Shaq. So those on the dry do not have the rain light on. So I don't think it's quite enough at the moment. No, I'm talking to Shaq in the chat. In the chat.
Fair enough.
But everyone in the chat, let us know what you think of this. Tell us who you think's going to win. And get your voting
that third
driver
sector.
of the day.
That third sector is raining heavy now.
It is wet. It's wet. I'm telling you, they've missed it. Those who stayed out missed it.
And it's going to play into the hands of blokes like Dirty Orange.
Absolutely. So we'll see what they do.
They're staying out.
Reedy. They're staying out once again. So I suspect that Jeff hasn't quite given them the call yet. But the others are sort of putting their brain together, thinking it's probably going to be wet enough. Who knows? We'll ask them about it in the post-race interviews. But at this point, you have to commit to what you're on.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. 4 laps to go, 5 including the one we're on, left in this race. It is definitely looking like a crossover point now. Although DRS is still technically enabled. I'm pretty sure.
Well, we don't know yet. Well, we don't know yet because it's under safety car, so it gets automatically disabled under the safety car. We don't get told about it, and then for 2 laps after the safety car, we won't know. So we won't know basically until the second last lap. But it looks proper wet out there. Maloney is sliding around trying to get any sort of temperature in the tyres.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a bit of a wider shot, and it is well and truly wet out there on track.
You see that shine, the sheen on the track, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially in those runoff areas, it is a very, very predominantly wet at the moment there.
Maloney looks like he's right on the edge of grip, just trying to get some tyre warmth.
Yeah, we've seen Maloney have a few moments though. To be fair,
who knows what sort of chaos this could have? We could have a couple of these guys spinning. We could have contact. We could have overtakes.
And it's either going to be a masterstroke or a disaster. It really is.
It won't be nothing in between, mate. It'll be one or the other. But the safety car is coming in this lap. Reedy will take us away, and I think we're really going to find out if it's wet enough for the inters or still dry enough for the dryers at the final corner with Reedy. If he can get any sort of power down without spinning up the rears, it could be okay for him. But if he has trouble, you almost certainly know that he is in trouble, along with TyStar, especially on the hards, mate. That's already lost it. Well, there you go. You get your answer before the restart. It is well and truly wet.
That is disastrous.
So, it's going to be TyStar now on the hard
10-lap hard compound tyres.
These are going to be shocking.
Oh, and he's running
Daz, he's called it. Daz has called it.
It is intermediate tyres.
It's well and truly Inters. Dirty Orange is just going to have to wait to pass him to the first corner. But here we go. We're back under racing here. 3 laps to go.
It is going to be a very, very easy move there for Dirty Orange. He's got rear wing damage, and he's definitely played a masterstroke in terms of strategy. Reedy's in the box as well. So those boys definitely coming in. They missed the call, and unfortunately they have gone straight to the back. TyStar going backwards.
Like a boat out there.
Yeah.
He's like a boat. Look at him. You're missing your paddle, mate. You're missing your rudder.
he's
Yellow
missing
flag
some...
out there for him.
No, someone
Oh,
else.
is that Hoffa?
Oh,
Hoffa! Hoffa's lost it from second position. That is a heartbreak for the lad. Dirty Orange has a 5-second lead now, Moose.
Oh dear! With rear wing damage, mate, him getting that medium compound tyre, the hard compound tyre, so far into the race, that's what's going to win him this race. Because Dan, the racer behind him, has got a penalty as well. So his lead is realistically 8 seconds at the moment.
Yeah, that's it, mate. So and he's got the pace as well. Oh, Dan run wide, but it slips up the inside.
Ty-Star is really struggling out there.
I'll tell you who's on the charge, mate. Vandy's on an absolute charge. He's up into 5th. He's flying.
Oh, mate, I'm just I'm enjoying the onboard with Ty-Star at the moment, and he cannot turn a corner. Oh,
Vandy off the track picks up another penalty contact with Cheap Trick. Oh, that was very close through 15.
Tell you what,
you've
got a bit of sass about your voice tonight, mate. I hope you're going to bring this tomorrow night.
I'm trying something different, Moosey. I'm trying something different.
I like
Maybe it's the controller. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm angry about my Fanatec being broken. Who knows? And here comes into the marble on
Vandy,
the inside of Kane.
Vandy down the inside of Cheap Trick, not quite. But Vandy looking very racy in these conditions.
Dan's struggling, mate. He hasn't got front wing damage, but is it possible he's got some sort of bodywork damage on that car? Because he's been struggling for many laps now, probably 15 laps.
It's not so much Dan the racer that's struggling as Cheap Trick out in front of Vandy at the moment, and it's definitely not having it all his own way. But somehow Baz has got himself up into second position.
He's been running up at the pointy end for most of the race, so he's there on merit, I would say. Vandy just trying to find a way past Cheap Trick here. But those who decided to stay out...
Oh, look at that! What a move, and he's going to get it down the inside there is Vandy, and that's a great move there on Cheap Trick.
That was very, very nice move. Got the switch back through Cine corner, and then down the inside into Le Bose took it. So, good on him, mate. That was a very nice move. He sets off after Dan now. However, both these guys are sporting penalties, and we'll bring that up for you now.
Maloney's off again, mate. He's had a bit of a struggle there this week.
Oh, side-by-side final corner. Dan the racer, Vandy. Let's see what they can do. Dan's got the EOS advantage. Vandy's got the pace advantage, but he carries 9 seconds of penalties. So he's gonna have to get a move on tonight. Drop back too far. Hoffa gets past. It's not me, it's you. Kano is running there in 7th. A little bit lonely. He's found an air pocket. As Vandy makes the move on the Alpine down into turn 4. So nice move from Vandy, but he's not going to stay there at the flag at the moment. We're on the second last lap, Moose. And Dirty Orange, 8-second lead. Oh, yeah. Vandy! Vandy to the wall now! And that's what happens when you call me champ in the Discord, mate. You're not getting away with it.
Oh, mate, we've commentators cursed quite a few of the lads tonight.
We've got them all, haven't we? Here comes Noodle and Marble!
We will not have a safety car that late. But don't forget...
Well, we've used up all 4 safety cars, mate, I think.
Yeah.
So, spent a bit of time under the safety car here.
Don't forget to get your votes in for the driver of the day.
Absolutely.
I'll
tell you what, if Cheap Trick can stay within 3 seconds of Dan and Noodle and Marble, he could be on for a podium here, mate.
I reckon.
So Dan's got to get a little bit of a move on to build that gap up to 3 seconds so he can stay on the podium. So
this is going to be.
Podium.
I was going to say this is going to be a great night here for Aston Martin. They're in for some very big points tonight. Currently P2 and what looks like is going to be P3.
Driver of the day goes to Burnt Mylando in the safety car, mate. He's
I agree with that.
Stellar job.
Can we add old Bert into the driver of the day proceedings?
I think maybe I'll have to have a look into it.
He gets my vote.
I'll talk with my supervisor. Oh, Noodle and Marble! Gets past Dan! So Noodle and Marble, oh, they're side by side! On the outside, Dan, on the inside, Noodle and...
Yellow's in
they're
sector
off the
2.
track, contact!
And,
Banana Hammock leaves a
mate,
session.
Maloney once again. Mate, I need some of that car to come back to.
Maloney's having a tough time of it, let's say, out there on the truck at the moment. Oh, who's that? It's a Hoffa! He's off the track and he's drifting! It's Tokyo Drift style there! And he's got no front wing, but we go back to Kano making the move on Cheap Trick at the chicane. And this might give Noodle and Marble a gap to get onto the podium now, up in third. He's gotten past Dan.
I don't think Hoffa's realised that he hasn't got a front wing. He's just tried to fight Reedy into turn 13.
Noodle and Marble's he's been flying on these wets.
Yeah, the penalties. He's only got 3 seconds worth of penalties, so
it's going to be close with Cheap Trick.
It's very close with Cheap Trick.
But he's gotten ahead of Dan, so Dirty Orange, he wins in France. He crosses the line in a city of his own. He's on his own postcode here in France. Baz is going to come home in second. Well done, Baz. Who's going to get third? Will it be Noodle and Marble or will it be Cheap Trick?
Cheap Trick, unfortunately.
It's Noodle and Marble. Cheap Trick just couldn't hang on. He gets ahead of Dan, though. It's not Michu. Gets up into sixth. Crump and Kano gets his first OSRL points there in seventh. So well done to Kane. Reedy, who he made the wrong decision in the end not to come in for those intermediate tyres under the safety car. Finishes 8th. Daz 9th. Hoffa 10th after that last lap incident.
And Maloney's off again, mate.
Maloney, let's just ride on board and watch this glorious action. Well, while we're doing that, we can start getting invites to those who are going to be on the podium. A reminder to everyone to get your votes in for Driver of the Day, please.
Absolutely. There's quite a few boys out there that have well and truly improved on their starting position. So don't go anywhere, as we will have the Driver of the Day as well as the podium sitters in here in just a hot second. The fastest lap of the race is a 1:31.4, goes to Reedy, who has finished this race, so will get the extra point.
Yes, that's it, mate. Just getting invites for them. So we need Baz. We need Noodle and Marble.
And Dirty Orange.
Dirty Orange, I think he might have one already, but I will check.
Yeah, man. I just heard from Shaz's God on Facebook that he did it Ericsson. I apologise if you've sent that through quite a while ago, Shaz, but yeah, I have seen it now.
Absolutely, mate.
He sent it through an hour ago. I'm getting better. As we do have a little bit of champagne on the podium now.
Yes, we do, mate. Well done to the podium sitters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not the usual suspects, but that's what we love to see. A bit of weather, a bit of action, spices it up.
Action.
We love to see it. So, it's Dirty Orange who takes the win from Baz Noodle Marble Cheap Trick down the racer, rounding out the top 5. Reedy will claim the fastest lap down there in 8th. But everyone who finished scored points down to P13, as we had 7 DNFs. So well done to everyone who just managed to keep it on track. That's the main thing. As we're going to get everyone into the party. I'm just going to get, I think, Baz an invite. Don't think he's got an invite yet.
Yeah,
just due to his settings. And we'll give everyone another reminder to get your votes in for Driver of the Day. One last chance, one last opportunity. Oh, Moose, try and sum that race up for us.
Oh, mate, it was a mixture of absolute skill, strategy, and chaos. And mate, at the end of it, Dirty Orange has come out well and truly on top with a very, very nice strategy indeed. He took those hard compound tyres quite a long way into this race. And once the rain came, it was all his to lose. And he hasn't lost anything. Worth a mention to the Aston Martin boys, P2 and P4. That is quite a decent haul of points for the Aston Martin team as well tonight.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Very well done to the Aston boys. Everyone who finished deserves the points. So, well done to them. Just sorting out the final invite to Noodle and Marble here. But it was a one hell of a race, mate. Strategy, rain, action, contact. We had it all. And we can get started with the podium interviews. Moosey, you can talk to Noodle and Marble, who claimed P3 tonight here in France.
Yeah, Noodle, P3 there, mate. Very well done from yourself. And that safety car has just really spiced things up there at the end when it was a little bit... we'll call it tentative as to whether you change to the intermediate tyre or not. Yeah,
I was about to...
Sorry, go on.
You go, miss.
No.
I'll go. Well, Noodle, and I was about to say, that's your first podium, so I'm not sure if it's your first league racing podium, but congratulations, mate. It's been a long time in the making. Obviously, Season 1 didn't quite go as well for you, but what a result tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well done to you, my friend. You really do deserve it. And we're hearing that you were also voted the driver of the day, mate. So congratulations to you, my friend. You're welcome, mate.
Well raced.
We haven't been joined by Baz, so we move on to Dirty Orange, mate. P1, the win. Doesn't get much sweeter than that.
Nah, thanks, boys. Bloody stoked.
You must be, mate. That's your first OSRL. Is it your first OSRL podium as well as win?
Yes. Yep.
Another first-time podium place result here. So, just talk us through the race, mate. It was a good qualifying, and you had that off early on, but you recovered very well.
Yeah, went off at the same corner that everyone else seemed to go off. I just caught the rough air off the back of Venti and just threw it straight in the wall in reverse. Thankfully in reverse.
Yeah.
Just how bad was the damage on your car after that, mate? We heard that you had some rear wing damage there for quite a lot of the race.
Yeah, so lap 6 onwards I had a bright orange wing. Yeah,
Wow.
rear wing. Yeah. Which I didn't know about for another 3 or 4 laps, and then they just tweaked the setup and carried on.
That's right, mate. You had all sorts of chaos. You had a lag out. I think you had the incident early on, but that late race safety car really played into your hands to get off those older hards onto the intermediates, and you called that strategy very well, and that's why you've come home victorious, and you really do deserve it, mate.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Yeah, no, it was just I had old Jeff let me know the rain was coming. It was just a gamble whether to stay on the hards or not. So lucky the boys in the softs didn't catch me.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. So, congratulations on P1.
Thanks, boys.
And Baz, mate, you've joined us. P2. I think that's also your first podium here at OSRL. So, with 3 first podiums tonight, the whole podium. That's great. But talk us through your race.
Baz, I have to ask: are you using Siri to have this interview, mate? You, no, your connection. Well, to say it's poor is a little bit of an understatement, mate. So we might leave it there. And P2 for yourself, first podium in the OSRL. Very, very well done to yourself tonight, mate. Well done.
No worries, mate. Don't worry about that, Mike. Just worry about the P2, mate. That's what counts tonight. So good on ya. Go knock down a Guinness for us, or a Jameson from the motherland. Cheers, brother. A brandy.
Oh, a brandy.
No worries, mate. We'll know for next time. We'll have it up on the podium for you. Good night, mate. Well, Moosey, that was one hell of a night of action. We had it all, as we were saying before. And again, we'll say it again, 3 first comers to the podium. And you just love to see that sort of thing. It's a bit heartwarming.
Well, it shows just how even that the racing is across all of the tiers, but especially here in Tier 3, that it's just from a bad, let's call it a bad strategic call from, those guys that were up the front on the slick tyres. It's a bad strategy call for them, and we've had 3 guys that have never been on the podium before that have capitalised from it, and it's just, you absolutely love to see it, mate.
Yeah, you do. You really do. But that was tonight's racing action. Join me and Moose again. It's going to be both of us again in the box tomorrow night.
Old shiver and shake.
Action. And hopefully we can get even just a slight bit of that action. Who knows? But we'll be back tomorrow night with Tier 2 action. And we look forward to seeing you then. In this part of the world, mate, in this part of the world, they say action. Action. Well, there you go. If you get me any more excited, I'll have to get the guillotine out, mate. Slice your head off for being a bit too cheeky.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Go shove my boy a bit of love. We're about to raid him, so show him some love. We appreciate it. See you guys soon.
Stay safe.
I love this cunt.
Who is this guy?
He's an Aussie, he's such a legend.
Oh. Who is this guy?
He's such a sick guy.
Coming in with the rate of 32. Get on your oh, we have Forever Shack with the follow, and there's some fucking Let's go, gentlemen! This is esports. Let's go! Dirty Orange Gaming with the follow as well. Fire up! Right.
Who is this guy? I love him.
He's such a legend.
You're getting what is going on? Send Deezy with the 4 months, and thank you for bringing these lovely people in. Welcome. Welcome. Holy fuck! Alright, the people that just jumped in, Raiders, welcome. I hope your esports race tonight was good. Ding on, bloke, as always, Red Bull Moose. Love the name, holy fuck, that's amazing.
He's such a sick guy.
I love it. Right, what we're doing, and if you'd like to participate, we're on ACC. Where the fuck did I put my other glass? I'm a dickhead. What we've done tonight, we've got a bit of an RNG. We're picking a random car, a selection of GT4 and GT3 cars, and a random track. The random multiplier landed on a 650S McLaren GT3 at Nürburgring. We're just about to go out and give it a whirl.
Oh, I'm gonna follow this guy. How do I follow someone?
We're going base aggressive for this one. Base aggressive. Alright, fire up.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be any good. We're about to find out. Red Bull Moose and YTB, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. And Sandees, I appreciate you bringing all these lovely people into what we're doing tonight. We only have 3 people in here at the moment for this one. So I kindly ask you to get the fuck in here. You've got ACC and you want to get involved, get in here. Right, I've never driven this car before. And Easy, you know you don't have to, mate, but I really appreciate you doing that. How was the race? Was it good tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's my fucking outlap. Dirty orange game. Let's go. Beanby's in here. Wrong car. Was it fucking chaotic?
Yeah, it was. Oh, Whitey's just giving me the backhander for cutting off Baz. It was pretty ordinary though. Ah, fair enough. Oh, it was just like his internet connection was super laggy. Oh, not the end of the world. Sorry.
Moose, you just get a gifted sub from Shaq.
Did I?
Yeah, Shaq just gave you a gifted sub to this cunt.
Oh, fuck! I love the end tonight. I love it! I'm back. Where did you go? Oh, I got raided. Oh, I had to go scream a bit. Back there you go. Gotta have a drink. Hold on.
Oh, he's got the white claws cunt.
Oh, God, that drink.
Oh, he's on the hype train.
What in the fuck? I don't even know! What the fuck?
2.8k. He's such a legend.
What? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? You guys all good? You guys all good? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Greenie with the gifted.
Oh, someone else came.
Oh, fuck. Little bits, bro. You guys don't have to. Come on. Yeah, you bet there is, Nico. Appreciate the bits, bro. Holy fuck. The second hype train of the night. I can't even contain it. God.
Oh fuck, here we go. 3 subs.
You fuckers! Look what you made me do. 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 Look. Don't you want some? Look. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
What? It's fucking the Fapatech chat. It's fucking the Fapatech chat.
Did he just say Fapatech chat? Oh.
Fire up, Lego.
Oh yes, here we go. He's still steady
Fire
up.
Appreciate it. Fire up. Appreciate it. There's so much going on! There's so much going on! What the fuck? What is going on? happening? What the fuck is I'm trying to put my shit back together. Who just did what? What just happened? Greeny with the 3-bomb. Forever Shack, RSLR, Whitey.
Someone needs to get the F1 flute one.
Like I said, decline.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh no, what? He just keeps it all the stuff.
I'll forever be known as Marcus Ericsson, boys.
Oh.
What's going on? Tommy!
We're up to fucking level 4!
I don't even know. What is the fuck is going on? Tommy, Whitey with a gifted to Brax. His name is John C.
Oh, where do I find that shit?
Oh, fucking where are the gift subs?
This is esports! Brother, what the fuck is going on? Alright, we gotta talk.
No, just keep dancing.
That's loud too, but I know it's coming. Oh. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, how do you play like the 100 bits in that?
Ah, fuck, where is it? I can't even see it. It's in a menu somewhere.
What the fuck is going on?
Jake, type in chat so I can give you a sub.
What? Shaq, you're a legend. Whitey with the gifted as well. What the fuck is happening? Have I missed any? April
Type something in the chat so I can click on you and give you a sub.
And all the follows in there as well. You guys are wild as well. Crunk Monkey, 600 bits. What the fuck is going on? Brother, I can't. It's not often I sit down on this chair anymore. It's the collectors. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Come, what are you guys on?
We just took over this gun channel!
Oh, did you rate it?
Mate, we gifted like 15 subs, we're on level 5 hype train!
What's his channel called?
Shaq with the 3-bomb now! What the fuck?
Oh, we're hosting it. Oh, he's got 67 viewers.
I can't, man. What the fuck?
Level 5 hype train.
I can't.
Get your...
I can't. Bro, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Dude, what just happened there? Tommy with a 5-bomb, Shaq with the... Shaq with 1 sub, Whitey with 1 sub. Brother. Guys, you don't have to, man. Tommy, you're a fucking legend, dude, as well. All you are legends.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, someone just gifted another one.
Oh.
It's not even toast this week.
Oh. He's not going to need to go to the gym tomorrow.
Appreciate the follow, dude. Sammy with the gifted as well.
Look at him holding his guts.
Oh fucking, oh my god, how many bits is that? 1500! Oh, 2 subs!
What is going on?
Did you see my comment?
Yes. Someone get him a zinger box.
Oh, he's got a different camera.
Well, he's not getting a race.
He looks fucked.
What is going on?
He's sweating his ass off.
I'm fucking wet, dude. What are you doing? April with the primer, Lego with the 2-bomb. Preach with 1500 bits, bro. What the fuck?
Are we doing any racing? No, he's too busy dancing.
You bet he did.
Oh, look out. He's just got no energy left.
I don't even know anymore, man. Yeah, well, qualifying's over. Missed the whole race. Sandeezy, Can I get a shout out to OSRL Esports in here, please? From any of the mods that are available right now. I'm gonna just hold on.
Sim Racer from Adelaide with extreme energy has gotten those off of his sub gun.
I'm gonna do a John Cena.
Like, champ, what's up?
Naming of the race. Underscore Esports.
I'm never championing that shit again. Eh?
You better not. What the fuck is
That was such a bad. That was so bad. Oh shit.
I fucking love this cunt. He's so funny.
Me.
Head over there.
What are you talking about, man?
Just here, guys.
It's Moose.
Hey?
Give it a follow.
It's the F2 we did.
Thanks so much, guys. God, that's loud. Lucky I can't pop up.
But BB continues leads from
Oh.
Rockin' Sniper Rob shots.
Fuck. I was doing alright, you know.
Level 5 hype trainer mode. What is it? What the fuck is that emote?
You guys, I don't know how to express my thankfulness more than
Is it a dog?
I just gave you.
Yeah, it's like a dog.
That's the best hype train with. You guys are wild.
Oh, what is the Titanic flute?
Like, less than 10 minutes. I have no words. 20 seconds. Oh, my gloves. Wait, what? Gloves are miles away. Hold on. Mate, I threw them. Oh, fuck. Shit. Hold on. 10 seconds. I've only put 30 litres in. Oh, it's a 15-minute race. We might have enough. Hold on.
He's so fucked.
Bro, my grass is all sweaty. What have you done? Yes, you can adopt me. What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck? I can't. I've got it. Hold on.
He's full sacrificed his race.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Rick with the 5-bomb. What the fuck, bro?
Oh.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Can we get a dub here as well?
Bro, that's funny as hell.
I can't, bro. I'm fucking sweaty as shit. Strap in, fellas. Oh my god, this thing doesn't break.
What's this shit, man? I don't have permission to report cunts. What's this shit? Oh,
Too
that's...
bad, too sad.
No, what the fuck, man?
You sure it's in the right division?
Tier 3 report incident or Tier 3 reports?
Report an incident.
There's not enough here to
Yeah, I've got everything in
consider a
report
podium
incident.
good enough. We need to get the win.
Who's talking?
Bandy.
Oh, mate, you said champ. I took all your perms off you.
Whitey.
Hey, have you learned now not to chant me?
No comment.
Can't fucking do it, bro. You guys are wild.
I know, eh? Like, dude, that was horrible, dude. Like, as soon as I got down to like the bottom 9, every bloke was out here with a fucking target on my back, man. Like, holy shit. I had a bounty on me,
Paid them
bro.
all.
I felt like I was running around fucking GTA with like everyone on presses, man. I was just trying to get my fucking shit done. That's scary, man. Like, fuck, go around one corner, cheap trick, fuck, turns on me. Yep, see you later, mate. Into the pits again. Fucking horrible. Yeah, fuck, tell me about it. Fucking tosser.
Oh. Brenda Sandeezy's a friend of mine. Brother. I can tell you, brother.
They don't care, man. They're just fucking focused on their fucking, like, overtaking shit. Oh, fuck, I think I've hit someone. Oh, well. Fucking retards, man. Drives me crazy. Star, mate.
I think I'm back.
Yeah.
You are back now, yeah.
That, I think you ran on the mediums or whatever the fuck you ran on too much, mate.
Room, how you going? My workout was insane. Whoa, hello. I mean, that's sort of the line. Very wide.
No, I'm gonna champion next week. Fucking.
Oh shit, I'm going
Hope all goes well, mate.
What the fuck? Yes, people, keep donating subs to him and he shall dance more. Come back! This is bullshit!
Oh, you guys aren't watching the fucking A Better Bloke.
Yeah, he's such a
Yeah, I've
big
just clicked back at the stream and we're fucking watching him.
Get faster while I'm dancing!
Mate, we've gifted him like fucking 30 subs.
On Twitch that can do it like me. I'm fucking my groin is sore! Fucking abs, bro.
We need to save some money for us tomorrow night.
It has to be done! It's a requirement!
This guy comes on it after every fucking stream, eh?
It's because Deezy
Oh,
fucking
Whitey.
puts him on.
We didn't read some German tonight, we were rating this guy.
I can't fucking write!
He's so.
I can't even get a race in! You have to convince people to be gifting more subs so he can operate.
Oh.
I won't say no, but fuck, I'd love to do a lap. I won't say no, but more subs, Seagull, come on, let's go. How much ballast you put on me? Ballast you put on me?
Wait, Daisy.
What's up?
Formula's having the same problem with Israel as you.
Yeah, nice. Does he have a G29 to go back to?
I don't think so.
Lols.
There you go, this should be okay.
I'm sending mine off. I'm putting mine in the post tomorrow.
I have seen better turning vehicles. Oh, I've slipped off my wheel. I'm not even concentrating. I'm like waiting, I'm just looking over for someone else to fuck me up. Johnny,
Yeah, mate.
you played John Cena.
Daisy, if I champ you and then I win a race, can you buy me a Fanatec?
Was that not you this time? No.
It was me! I played the John Cena.
John Cena's so good. What? He's up to 9 subs.
This cut's fucking broke, man. How much does it cost to give subs?
$10.
Heaps.
What the fuck?
Oh, I've really got a shit.
Derek as well. Derek as well.
Like, I've really got a shit, but I don't want to leave.
Money, this is you've given 9 subs. 9 subs already. You've just got here, bro.
Yeah.
Just give him another one, bro.
I'll give him a John Cena. Or do I give him the Titanic
This is
flute?
your rent money. I'm gonna fucking end stream. I'm gonna fucking end stream.
A better bloke.
Coin.
Do I give him the Titanic sub or the John Cena? The Titanic flute or the John Cena?
You guys are crazy.
I reckon it's John Cena.
You guys
Oh,
are
why he's got
absolutely
again?
fucking idiots.
Oh, is that other camera angle?
Racing life as well. Appreciate the follow.
Here we go.
I'm getting beaten here at my own fucking thing I'm trying to do.
Oh, what?
And his name is
But this guy needs a fucking glass of water or something.
Bro, I haven't seen him hit his vape in like 20 minutes. It's a record.
Alright, I'll be back. I've really got a shit.
But we're gonna fucking cure this guy's smoking addiction, bro.
I'm like wet with sweat. I don't even
Type in chat.
actually. I've been gone for almost a week.
You're racing lap 3.
You're in the back don't get much
yeah.
action. And one exhaust running. Like the whole stream and just an overhead fan.
Gift sub incoming.
Okay, you to it.
Come on, Jake, hurry up.
Oh wait, okay. Try. It's like not letting me give sub.
Make sure you don't do it on your phone, it's more expensive. It's cheaper on computer.
Alright, boys, I'm getting off.
Gotcha, Randy.
See you later, champ.
See ya, mate. See ya, champ.
There we go. Oh. Why these gifted 10 stubs?
Why'd he better gift fucking 300 tomorrow night?
Anytime, could you imagine? It's alright, I'm really not enjoying being a short tonight after that race. Put it that way. He must have a bad life if we made his fucking week. Oh, that's pretty exciting. He's just been gifted like 20 subs.
Talking about sprint races, how does that work for us?
Good question. The question Sandeezy can answer. I'm like 50-50 on it.
What?
How does sprint race work in Excel?
Good question. We should probably work that out. Well, I am an admin and I do decide these things, but we should work that out. Right, Mount?
What?
We should work out how the sprint race is working and let people know.
Oh no, we already know how it's working.
Well, I don't. Yeah,
Um,
fucking.
I'll let you know later.
So we don't know.
We know how it's gonna work, all good. So how's it gonna work? We'll let you know.
24% races.
We'll let you know.
As long as you stop the Aston Martins now that they're toppling constructors.
Nah, I'm pretty sure me and Urban are on the same page, but I don't know about everyone else, so I don't want to say anything.
Can I say what I've heard it might be?
Sure can.
So it's an inverted top 10 of qualifying, and a 25% race.
So you're telling me I can start last? Be first?
You'll still start last. Yeah, that's.
Oh.
If you qualify 10th, you'll get P1, but then for the actual race, you get 10th.
Hey, someone's on the page.
Wow, it's almost like it's F2.
Yeah, but one of them's, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 50 for one of them. Not two 25s, I don't think.
So we had a long night, if that's the case.
It's basically the same though, if you think about it. You're just racing instead of you doing qualifying. Because it's only a short quali, not a long quali.
Yeah, I guess for me at the moment I haven't really been doing the full call anyway.
I've run a lot of guys sit there for an hour. Well, not a lot of guys, a couple guys, but you get what I'm saying.
Shit, now I'm actually gonna have to do work for like 2 sessions. I really enjoyed that half an hour break I had after the first one. It's like DC and Tasman when he crashed out in Q1, played Minecraft for an hour, then came and won the race.
Mate, that's the only way I want to do Tasman.
Knocked out of Q1, I'm like, alright, catch up, let's get it, go have a couple darts, vibe out,
Bro, a lot of
nothing, come back, I'm like, oh, look, podium.
a lot of the guys in Tier 1 literally just use Q1 as dinner, shower, shit. We just do a lap at like 5 minutes left and that's it. What track is it? Austria.
Yeah, Austria.
That's gonna be
Oh,
close.
he just fucked him.
That'd be fucking close as.
Guess who's back? Back again.
You gonna?
Hey?
Oh, perfectly timed.
Oh, mate, someone put some fucking laxatives in me zinger burger, I know that. My fucking asshole just turned inside out. Oh, hang on, I should make sure I'm not recording. Oh, fuck, I'm still broadcasting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.